Hello, hello, hello. No intro today. It's going to be a kind of a packed full thing to do today, and I want to get to it. Hey, Annie B. Hey, Kentucky and Sue. We're going to see today why Ernie Shell is dangerous. Everybody always wanted to know, what does it matter to you what he's done? What does it matter to you where he's trained? Well, for one, he thinks he can do it. If he thinks he can rescue a child, that's dangerous. Because what if somebody calls him up to rescue a child? Two, what we're going to look at today, what if others think they can rescue a child or they can follow in Ernie's footsteps? I don't know if any of you have seen we is it We Scottish Tiger? Is that her name now on YouTube? Hey Tara, hey White Rabbit. If y'all seen her on Mama T's Today, hello Shayla. I can't pronounce the rest of your name. Hey Lulu. She was on Mama T's Today, and they were chewing her ass for trying to attempt to hunt a predator. Yeah, she thought she was educated enough by following Ernie that she could hunt a predator. Turns out the predator said some pretty scary shit to her, and shit could have gone bad. It was really hard to understand her, White Rabbit. I've heard her story before, so it was kind of easier a little bit. Hey, Creative Witch. Hey, Renee Marie. But the gist of the story is she's following Ernie like no other. And this guy said she looked 15, so she thought she could attempt a predator hunt. And it got real quick. It got real quick. But let me see if I can present this. It is kind of hard to understand her, so I'm not going to speed her up at all. We'll get the basic points of it. Put on full screen. Voice bounces back. Remove Rabbit's comment. Okay. Now she is kind of hard to understand. But to set the tone of it, Mama T's calling her on the carpet for things that she thinks she did wrong in this predator hunt.
All right. Hello, we.
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Did you get?
So
Did you see the message I sent you?
I do. I have the video.
I told you that you got in contact with me first. I would never do something like that. I know what I mean. Like I would never. The only reason I done it was because he said I looked 15. Do you know what I'm saying? After I told him, and then my
Yes,
head just went straight to, you know what I'm saying? I told him times.
But you also told us that was deleted, that those messages disappeared, and in fact they did it. So why did you say that if it wasn't true?
I never said that they were deleted. I said you can't. He stopped me for commenting, and he said he was going to get back in touch with me.
I had on 2 times speed, so you probably couldn't understand a damn word of that. Okay, what you missed was, yes, they called her on the carpet yesterday and they said, why did you initiate contact? You can't initiate contact. That's a setup. And she's like, I didn't initiate contact. And Mama T says, well, let us see the messages. That's what you missed. Yeah, I'll try to translate.
He listen out, and then my phone pinged, and it came up, and I saw the thingy, and I was like, fuck. And then that's where I quickly kind of like screen recorded it. And I'm glad I did, because as soon he must have something on it, because as soon as I took that screenshot, he deleted it again.
So now she's saying, well, I couldn't give it to you because they were deleted. And Mama T's like, So they're going to go around and around and around about these messages.
I'm telling you, they're so clever. That they've got the vanishing mode. They make it look like you got in touch. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they make it look like you agreed to go and see them and stuff like that. I don't know. Like I was thinking last night, like what I mean. See, when I was like after I came off the phone to you, and I was thinking, I wonder, like, to make myself feel better because I never went to visit them, and I'm thinking, shit.
Okay, here's where they get the messages.
He said hello, or he said hi. first, and then
he said hi to
okay,
me
Tiger
first.
Word.
Yeah.
Yes, he contacted you first. But that's
Thank
what
you.
Ernie and listen.
No, you
That is
said
what
that you were trying to say I contacted him first. That's what you said
that's
yesterday.
because okay, now listen. No. We said that you contacted him first because you said that you didn't have the video or the screenshots from the messages of him messaging you first. All we could see was that your messages were first. Now, don't make me pull up that video too, Wee.
When Ernie asked me to scroll up, I went to try and scroll back up and I couldn't because I was blocked. But as soon as he unscrolled and asked me where the fuck what happened to me last night.
Okay, they're quizzing her. They're saying, Ernie said, I want to see the whole messages where he contacted you first. She said, I can't because they disappeared. Well, I guess Facebook's got this new thing where if you want your messages, they can disappear like Snapchat. So the messages disappeared. So she wasn't lying. But here she's showing where he contacted her. And that's not good enough for Mama T. Mama T's going to tell her how Ernie's teaching him how to do it, which Ernie shouldn't be teaching anybody how to do it because it's dangerous. Ernie shouldn't even be doing it.
I quickly screen recorded that because I knew it was my only chance to prove to you.
Amen.
Okay.
I couldn't scroll back up because he blocked.
Said they weren't even worried about her safety. They were worried about if she was lying. That's what this is all about. They think she's lied about who contacted who first. Because if you contact him first, it's a setup. And Ernie said yesterday, you can't do that. You set him up. And she goes, no, he contacted me first. And they said, can you prove it? That's what this is all about.
Blocked me. The messages
So
that
he
get deleted are the the messages that get deleted are the dirty ones. He's not going to delete ones that are not dirty because then, like I said, he's making it like fucking like as if everything was okay.
So we tell us why you did this in the first place. What happened to make you want to go after this man? No, I'm asking you to tell everyone.
So you wanted me
Go ahead.
to do what happened to me when I was younger?
No, that is not what I'm asking. I am asking you what he said to you to trigger you to want to go after him. What was it he said to you?
Because he said I looked like a 15-year-old and my head went straight back to being 15.
Mama T's saying, why did you go after this one? And she said, what triggered you to go after it? Hey, Sharan, thank you for being a member for 10 months. And she said, because of what happened to me when I was younger. Because he said she looked 15. Well, what triggered her was, we're going to get to that, all this bullshit that Ernie Shell's been putting in their head about predators. We'll skip through all that and we'll get to the point of what she says about Ernie. I'll play you a little bit more just to prove that I'm not taking anything out of context.
I see.
Mama T, I told you all this last night on the phone. Why are you being so hanging? Do you know?
And that's another thing. She told Mama T all this last night on the phone at all costs, right? And she told Mama T all this last night. So Mama T's using it for content today.
Do you know, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't entrap. Like, I'm not stupid. I'm not what I go. You know, well, I would go back to jail for if a man is.
She said I wouldn't entrap.
To save a lassie or something. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, but I wouldn't. I'm not going to physically like get in touch with him first. I'm not stupid, and I didn't even know he was one until he sent that fucking vanishing mode one. And I thought, oh, this is one of the. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this is definitely. And then my head just started wandering. I'm thinking, and then when you heard what he said in that video. to me. And I thought, he's been the stalker.
So because he said you looked 15 and he was interested, that's what.
And then
Dang it, I was muted. Let me go back up there. Fizz Craig said, this can be dangerous, putting these ideas in people's head. Right. Now, she's already got the at all costs. We heard that. And here in a minute, you're going to hear what she says about Ernie. This is why this is dangerous. Put someone like her that has resentment towards somebody in her past, and all it takes is someone to say the wrong thing. The guy says, wow, how old are you? And she said, I'm 41. And he goes, you look 15. All of a sudden, Ernie Shell's made that guy into a predator into her mind. It could be, yeah. Shannon said, this is going on, and Ernie's in his shed with his arts and craft, right? Or in the sauna getting a pedicure, you know. And this woman's really in distress because of his bullshit. Hey, Jody.
And what he said on the video, aye. And then it was like, oh God, do you know what I mean? Like the things you see in the vanishing mode. I'm gonna have to try and look into that and see if there's a way you can screen record that before you get a chance. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's how I'm thinking. I wonder if that's how they get away with it.
And can you tell us why you don't want to contact the police?
Because the police don't care. See across here, when a paedophile gets released from prison, they get a new name, they get a new house, they house them on streets where there is kids, but you don't.
Mama T, I've had that question too. I've said, well, if kids are in danger, why wouldn't you call the police? And you know what Ernie Shell said? Ernie Shell said, because there's kids that are in danger that the police can't save. So now you're saying the same thing I did. If a kid's in danger, you don't call Ernie Shell, you call the police. And she said she didn't call the police because the police do nothing. Now, Ernie Shell should be stepping up with some, you know, he's the one that says when police don't help, he's there to help. Surely he's got connections on to tell her what to do. Nope. All he does is tell her to call the police, which is the same thing you should do in America. I don't know if y'all remember the story when he says he rescued that little girl when he was driving down the highway and the bullets were shooting and flying. And he took that little girl from some state clear down to Texas where her grandpa didn't want her because it was too much trouble. So he brought her back to Tina's because he knew Tina would take care of her. And what did they do with it? They turned the little girl over to the TBI. They went all that bullshit. And if you believe him, danger, just to turn her over to the TBI, when the right thing to do would have been just to turn her over to the TBI. Ernie Shell thought he could rescue a child. Ernie Shell could have got him and that child killed if it was really true. And in the end, what did he do? He turned her over to the TBI. If you don't believe me, because I've got a clip of it right handy, just ask Ernie, whatever happened to that little girl you rescued? She was turned over to the TBI. And from what happened there, there's different stories. Kemper says one thing and people say the other thing. I tried to find it. I tried to find an incident report. I can't find it. It might be because she's a minor, but Sugar Pie said, now over here, if people find a pedo, they're dealt with, not by the police. Yeah, right. Yep. That's the way it should be.
Don't get told unless that pedo comes into contact with your kids.
So you're saying that there where you live in another country, she lives in a different country. They get, when these predators, these pedos, child predators, get out of jail or out of prison, they get new names and a new place to live.
But they can't change their faces, do you know what I mean? And they all look, to me, they all look like creeps. So if somebody takes a picture of them and puts it on Facebook, then obviously somebody's going to recognise them. Do you know what I mean? But even
okay, first of all, Renee, hold on, wait.
Renee, the case. See, Jamie Bull, I'll tell you, okay.
Christy boss. Thank you. This is why Ernie's dangerous. This is why people that say he's just a storyteller, he's just an entertainer. No, he's not. There's people out there that believe him. They really believe him. You don't know who's out in your audience and what you're doing. Now, if I could verify that Ernie had credentials to teach, yes, this is where I went to school. This is who taught me. This is the training I have. Just like any teacher you go, if you got to have someone that's teaching you English or Spanish or world history, you're going to want to know where they were trained. They've got to have a certificate or some kind of, things that you could guarantee that they passed a certain level of training. You can even get your teacher's grades that were in college, but we know nothing about Ernie Shell. Ernie Shell hasn't been able to verify anything, and I'm not wanting to verify anything to get him fired from a job. I'm wanting to verify something so I will know that he has the credentials to teach, that he's not just full of shit. This is one woman. How do we know there's not other women out there like her? That's why Ernie Shell is not funny. He's not an entertainer. If he would stop all this rescuing children and women at all cost bullshit, I might see different. If he was just a storyteller on YouTube, but he always has got to mix that in there. People will say, "Oh, well, he's not been doing that for a long time." Nobody's done it enough that people believe it, and he mixes just a little bit in. And yeah, and like I said, highly educated people still have to have continuing education because shit changes. I have a video to watch somewhere. I forgot where I put it when we watch all the clips of Ernie. But there's one he talks about the signs and symbols from Snapchat or something for when parents come around. Well, heck, that was, 15 years ago. I'm sure those things have changed, right? Blueberry said, "This is wee Scottish lass. She's always causing issues in one community to the next. She caused a lot of trouble before she went to Ernie's, which is no better himself." Amen. They just don't believe it. Turn the page. They just don't believe it. It's the strangest thing I ever know. People will, I call it, how the Scientologists call it coming clear when you pass their levels. I call it coming clear when you see Ernie Shell for who he is. One of these days I'm going to get people up here that, believed in Ernie, and if they want to tell me why they believed in Ernie or when they finally realized he was a piece of shit. But we're about to get to Ernie's part and then move on.
See Jamie Bulger's murderers, the kids that took him into the railway and sadly unalived them. When they got released, they got new names as well. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy.
She's not being interrogated, you guys. She wanted to come up and clear the air.
She was being interrogated.
This was her idea. Okay?
It broke my heart in that video last night, and I'm thinking, what the? Because I would never do something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
they interrogated her last night.
Ernie's changed me so much. You've got no.
Did you hear that? Ernie's changed me so much. Ernie's changed her. Hey, Stacy. Ernie's changed her so much.
No idea. I've not been back to one of the communities that I used to go to since I started.
She's not been back to one of the communities she used to go to.
The Tigers. The only community I go to is sometimes is when my friend Lindsay's live, and that's it.
Her friend Lindsay's live, and then Ernie's. That's all she goes to.
But I've not been back to that L community
because Ernie's changed her so much.
I see.
Now we'll jump to where Ernie's on panel.
Is trusted in y'all's group. Go to your Facebook Messenger. It always said remove or unsend comment, and it always had a little icon said, "My bad."
Stings or trying to do anything like.
Hold on, y'all. I got a phone call. Just a minute. I'll be right back.
Ernie, I've sent them to you in DM. I've not got in touch with them.
He's not gone, True Seeker. She said her name is Wee Scottish Lass, or Scotland, I guess. Hey, Tammy.
I've sent them to you as well, Mama T. Don't care about any of them things. Only care what the tigers say.
Hey, Colleen. Come on, Mama T.
Hello, I'm back.
I sent them to you as well. I've not got in touch with them. The other two.
Okay, I believe I got somewhere I can talk. What's up?
What's up, Ernie?
Oh, Ernie.
Telling you.
I've sent the 2 screenshots. I've not got in touch with them.
Awesome. Hell, good deal. I'm looking.
Thank you.
So what are you doing talking to these people? I mean, these people are just messaging saying hi and stuff. I mean, what makes you think that they're predators?
Because they ask you how old you are, and then you I sent a voice message. It was only this one that I've spoke to, and I said and as soon as I said I was 40 and had kids, he replied back, "Oh, I'm 41 something and had kids," and then he sent the messenger saying, "Well, I think you're."
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Last week, the same lady said that she thought her delivery boy, like for DoorDash or whatever, some delivery boy looked like he was being human trafficked because he wore the same clothes. He kept his eyes down. He said they took his passport, and she asked Ernie what he should do. You know what Ernie said? Call the police. So, oh, just a minute here. My phone's going off. Got his Mama T. Ernie said, call the police. Now she went from thinking someone's being human trafficked to seeing someone's a predator.
You're lying. You look 15.
Oh, Mama T doesn't want us to find out about it. That's okay. I can add them and tell you. That's a sure sign she don't want the truth out there. So Ernie gets on here and just chews her ass for doing this whole human trafficking thing and looking for predators. And they blame her instead of Ernie, where the blame should be. Then the second part of this was them going after D-Boss and Jody. And I'm going to ask you, Mama T. I'll do like you do to everybody else. Come on to panel. Come on to panel. Oh, I didn't think about closed caption, sorry, Ann. But come on the panel and you tell me just exactly how D-Boss and Jody scammed you or wronged you or whatever they say. I'm going to put out this link for D-Boss or Jody. I want to know what you think Dragon Mama had to do with it, because it was nothing. Tell the whole story, Mama T. Don't be like Ernie. Don't manipulate and just drop a few things in there like, well, you talked behind my back to make everybody think that you're talking behind the back. And what was the other one? Let me see. I remember the one about talking behind their back and that you ruined her world when she was homeless. Why did you do that, D-Boss? What was your motive? Who paid you? Or something stupid she said like that. Mama T, do you really think someone paid D-Boss and Jody to ruin your world? Come on now. What was the other thing she said about Jody and them? Oh, and leave Dragon Mama alone. Leave Dragon Mama alone to make you believe that they were doing something to Dragon Mama when they weren't. So I know you're watching because you just privated your video. Come over here and you explain to me. You call everybody on your carpet. Come over and explain to me how you went from being homeless, completely homeless, with nothing, And these ladies gave you just about any time you asked, I need the video's gone. She privated it. Anytime you asked, you needed this, you need this, you need this, you need this, you needed this, you needed this, you needed this, you needed this. For, I don't know how long a period it was, maybe a year. I know it totaled up to about $2,000. And then when all the shit hit the fan, and D-Boss was good enough to say, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just get on your feet. Then you turn that into make it D-Boss's fault. Tara said, D-Boss didn't do it right. You're right. D-Boss didn't ruin her life. And then what else from each of us? Yeah, Jody, from each of you, not just one person. I challenge you, Mama T, to show your messages from the beginning, not just a screenshot in the middle. From the beginning, show us how many times you asked D-Boss. Show us how many times you asked Jody. Show us how many times you asked Fugitive Recovery Agent for something. Not just in the middle, not just at the end, but how many times did you bug these women? And let's go with timestamps too, because sometimes it was 6 o'clock in the morning, right? Hey, Mimi, how dare you message somebody at 6 o'clock in the morning for cigarettes when you're homeless and then turn it around that they're manipulating you? Nothing's changed, Stacy. No, nothing's changed. Except for she keeps doubling down on Jody and D-Boss. She'll say they bring it up and they don't. And it just irritates me to no end. Just a minute. I got to get the door. Yeah, she said, D-Boss is like, I ain't going on her panel. Let me drop this link again. Because she just talks over you, and when shit gets, go to where she don't want it to go, then she'll just drop you. But I've invited Jody and D-Boss and Fugitive Recovery Agent, if she wants to, I don't know how to get a hold of her, to come in and say a whole gloves off thing. I want to know, beginning to end, how did it start out? How did it progress? And how did it finally end? Because it's not the way Mama T's saying it. Mama T's saying it, well, they gave me money, then they wanted to run my channel. Nobody wanted to run her channel. Hey, D-Boss.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Let me make sure my YouTube is closed out. Hold on. Am I echoing or? Okay, I closed it out. Hi.
So, like I said, I've invited you ladies up for a no holds barred. Just how did it start? I mean, in the beginning, how did how she's saying, well, she wants to run my channel. She's manipulating the story now. Well, they want to use my money to manipulate my channel. That's dumb. That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know where. I have never, in my whole time knowing Mama T, never, ever told her, I'm not coming to your channel because so-and-so's there. If you have that person on there, I'm not giving you money. The outlandish things she is saying is just insane. I have never held money over her head. I have never tried. I've never gave her. Do you remember those Eagle boxes?
Yeah.
Do you remember those Eagle boxes? Who do you think paid for those? It was
Yep.
me and Kimberly, and I paid, yeah, Kimberly Coach Lover. But I paid for all the shipping on that because Kimberly didn't have the money to do it. And guess who took the credit for all of that? Mama T took the credit for all of that. And I've never said a word about any of that. I tried to help Mama T as much as I could, more than Mama T ever deserved. Amen. Mama T never called me and said, "Hey, D-Boss, how you doing today? How's your day going?" Never. The only reason she ever called me was for money.
how did it start with you? I mean, like from the beginning, how many times did it start out like? Just how did it start with her?
I don't, I don't remember how it all like started. Like I would go on her channel and Sarah was in there, and Sarah used to always go up on her panel.
I mean, they asking for
And
money. Did it start out like just for a pack of cigarettes here, a pack of cigarettes there?
yeah, she would call me, and she would call me. There was times that she would ask me by text message, but she would call me and lay this guilt, I call it a guilt trip, grifting, whatever you want to call it. Oh, she doesn't have any food. Oh, she wish she had cigarettes. Oh, this, that's how it started. Like, and I think she was just testing the waters to see, how far I would go with it. And I'm like, okay, well, if you need $10 for cigarettes, I'll give you $10. And she'd be like, oh, I got to go pick up Butch and I don't have any gas. I'll pay you back on payday. Now, mind you, every time she called me and asked me for money, she would say, I'll pay you back on payday. I'll pay you back when I get my YouTube money. I'll pay you back when Butch gets paid. I'll pay you when I get settled. There was never a time when she called me and said, can I have money? It was always, can I borrow money? You don't call people up and just say, hey, can I have $100? Hey, can I have $40?
Right.
Most people say, can I borrow? Or can you loan me? And that's how like it all started. And then she was getting kicked out of her place, and she had nowhere to put her now, mind you, Jimbo's crew, all you guys over there, Leslie, everybody was like, don't give her money. Don't. She's a scammer. She's this. Well, I felt bad. I was like, I'll make my own decisions. I don't know. I in my heart of heart, I knew better, but I was just like, okay, well, she needs some help. But the more it got in, it was an everyday occurrence. Just like when she said with Fugitive, if you've heard her, she said, yeah, I got in, like she would call more, like she got in deep with them. Like she went overboard with them because they were so generous.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't stop. She knew that was her meal ticket. I mean, come on. They gave her what? Over $1,000 in a month period of time? That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for somebody you do not know. Do not know.
And so that negates, she wants to say, well, right here, that D-Boss said, don't pay me back. Right here, Fugitive Recovery said, don't pay me back. Okay. Well, if you're going to honor those, then someone needs to honor the fact that all those, can I borrow? Can I borrow? Can I borrow? You say, here, Mama T. You said, can I borrow here? And you were kind enough not even to do that. You didn't even, and then she still wants to talk shit on you.
And I don't know why she talks so much shit on me, because now her story has changed so much that I went to Traders, which never happened. I never had a conversation with Traders. After Mama T got busted out in March of last year, Traders came to me, or all of us, and said, can you send me screenshots? Can you send me cash apps? Can you send me this? And I'm going to put a video together. I never asked her to do that. I never even talked to her about that, ever. She didn't even use any of my stuff in her video. I think she used a couple text messages, but that was it. I mean, is that me?
Tara, can you mute until you talk?
Sure, honey.
Oh.
I'll mute.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Tara. Hi, Jody.
Hi. Hold on 1 minute.
Tara gave her money too.
There were so many people that gave her money. And now look, at that, there's just so much. When she got kicked out, she was crying to me, like all of her stuff. She had nowhere to put her stuff. She was going to lose all of her belongings. She didn't know what she was going to do. She needed help with the U-Haul. She needed help with a storage unit, so at least she would have somewhere to put this stuff. Could I send her some money? And I'm thinking, well, how much is this going to cost? This was my first big money amount to her. And I was like, well, how much do you think that's going to cost? Because I'm thinking you've got, gas in the U-Haul, like probably a couple $100 for that. I didn't know. So at that time, she never gave me a dollar amount. I sent her $500 because I figured that would get her gas, that would get her what she needed without worrying about, if they didn't have extra for food that day or, whatever. And then she was going to pay me back when she got her YouTube money. I heard that a million times. And of course, that never happened. And I'm not going to call her and be like, look, you owe me $500. You owe me $300. When you call somebody, now I want everybody to hear this clear. Some of the money I gave to her was a donation. Like, hey, just like I would Connie. Hey, here's memberships. Hey, here's $20. Hey, here's $5 for the day. Whatever, whatever. But when somebody is calling you and asking you for money, that is not a donation. That is a loan, a borrow, whatever you want to say. That wasn't me saying, "Oh, here, Mama T, here's $300 just because I want to give it to you." No, absolutely not. I never did that ever. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. Sure, other people want to talk. It just infuriates me because her story has changed so much. And again, I never contacted traders. Nothing. We were worried about Mama T when this was going down, like worried about her. That's why we reached out because Jody and I were not in the Mean Girls. We were not in the Mean Girls at that time. And Mama T had, it was towards the end, and I had given her $200, I think it was like $240 or
in the chat.
Oh, hi, Mom T. I had given her like $240 or $200 or something. And the next day she texted me and said the repo guy was coming, that she needed $240 more. Did I have it? If she didn't have it, then she was going to have to ask Jody for it. And and I was like, I just gave you $200 yesterday. And she was like, well, the repo man's coming. They're going to be here in 30 minutes. And I was like, well, did you ask Jody for it? And she was like, Jody doesn't have it, or something like that. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, I don't have it either.
Sorry, that puts that when she says she went behind my back and started talking to each other. That's what she means by going behind the backs. Because D-Boss finally contacted Jody and said, hey, are you giving her money? That's what she's calling. You went behind my back, which there's nothing wrong with that. If she
now, I wouldn't have known that, Connie. I would not have known that if she wouldn't have in her text said, if you don't have it, I'm going to have to ask Jody. And so I was like, oh, she's getting money from Jody? And then that's when I emailed Jody and I was like, have you been giving Mama T money? And she was like, yeah. And so then we talked and and we were both like, something's going on. Something's not right. Like, if we're giving her money, who else is giving her money that we don't know about? There's something wrong. And so Mama T was now, mind you, before any of this even happened, I had asked her, do you need help? Are you in an abusive situation? Do you need to get out of there? I gave her 6 pages of resources for housing with deposit amounts, if they took animals, their addresses, their phone numbers, all in her area.
But what would that really have a bearing on it? Like if she was being abused or if her daughter had a drug problem, what would that really have a bearing on when she was asking for money for cigarettes and all this? Unless, she's going to say that Butch was beating her to ask, and then it just doesn't seem
I was like, we were worried like maybe that was happening. So we contacted McKenna and Nicolina, because we weren't in the Mean Girls chat, and they were who you contacted at that time and all that. And they were like, okay, we need to have a meeting, an intervention with Mama T. This money stuff needs to stop, because she was asking Nicolina. She was asking other people too. She was getting help, $100 a night for.
That's another rumor to rest. When she says they were going behind my back asking all these people, Mama T was a member of the Mean Girls. Mm-hmm. And so they were going to have like an intervention thing with the Mean Girls. So of course you got to contact somebody if you're going to have an intervention. That doesn't mean they were going behind her back being shady. I mean, they were still giving her money.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
First of all, I called Nicolina. And I called her because Mama T was a mean girl, and me and D-Boss had some concerns regarding Mama T. And she said, well, maybe we need to have another talk. And I said, why don't you see about adding McKenna? Because her and D-Boss were put together on a team in Mama T's to handle the money for the baskets, the gifts that were being sent out. So if their money is going to be involved in this, their cash apps, they need to be in this conversation too. So it was me, D-Boss, Nicolina, and McKenna. And the first thing we all decided on was that there should be an intervention between just us four with Mama T. Just us, not with the Mean Girls, not in public, just us. Nicolina's the one that danced right out there on the internet and made a live about it without us even knowing about it. And we were all blown away about that. But what was done. And then the next day, somehow we got pulled into this conflict with the Mean Girls, and where they were talking to Mama T and the Mean Girls. And we were up in that chat too. And I told exactly things that happened. And so did D-Boss. So that's how that came about. And the intervention never happened because it was out of our hands.
So they added us to the Mean Girls chat.
Let me give you Mama T's. She said, I didn't fucking call you. You called me, and I have the receipts. And I didn't ask for that $500. You did it.
Okay, Mama T.
Because she went back and forth between me and the Mean Girls. This is so stupid. And no, you didn't ask me that about being abused. You're fucking lying. Mama T, that just doesn't make good sense. When you think about it, why would somebody just send you $500 just out of the blue? And maybe I told you before.
It's not just 500. And if that was the only occasion, that's fine. And come on, Mama T, bullshit. I offered you all kinds of help. If you were in a bad situation, you always told me, no, I'm fine. Everything's fine. So, I mean, what else do you
don't care if I was told no shouting?
Am I yelling? Sorry.
Oh, no. I said I can invite Mama T up if that would help.
If she's going to come up here and scream, I'm going to drop down. I can't.
But no shouting, and I'll drop her if she shouts. I'll put her in back. There's just no reason why she can't just talk normal. If there's no reason to get it.
She needs to talk lower. Maybe turn her volume down a little bit too.
And look, everybody says D-Boss and Jody. D-Boss and Jody. There was so many other names involved in this. Maybe not for 100, 2, 3, 4, 500, but the money amounts. There was a lot of people involved in this.
And that's the thing. after we got in there, it was traders that went around searching for people that had gotten money from Mama T, that where she had went to them and asking for money, even Dragon Mama. I mean, there was a lot of people that surfaced. We didn't have anything to do with that. Traders did that on her own, and then she made some videos about it.
Mama T, is that you?
That is me.
Okay. Okay. Just let Jody finish her sentence.
So, we didn't have anything to do with that. We just told her what we had. That was it. But she's the one that went to everybody doing that, not us.
Who did that?
Traders did.
So now you're saying Traders is the one that was going behind everybody's back and doing all that.
Where do you get that I and Jody were going behind your back talking shit about you? When is that?
Traders did
it. Are you going to yell at me? If you're going to yell, I'm going to get down.
Yelling. I'm not yelling.
You are, though. I have you on headphones.
Mama T, Traders is the one that went around and was collecting information about you, how much money was collected from you, and all that. Don't you remember the videos that she made about you?
Of course I remember the videos.
Well, who do you think did that video? We didn't. We don't know nothing about that stuff. She did that.
D-Boss.
Traders was open about that.
Wait a minute, please. Mom, respond to me.
What do you want me to say to that, Jody? I don't know.
What do you think about what Traders did? And could you not figure out that she was the one doing this and not us? Can you not think about that?
So what you're saying, it was like a whole elaborate scheme just to make me look like an asshole at the worst point in my fucking life? Really?
It wasn't our idea.
Mama T, when did I ever make you feel bad about getting money, borrowing money, any of that? When did I ever do that to you? When?
D-Boss, that is not what it's about. You're sitting up here saying you gave me $500 because I asked you and I was crying and that I called you. That is a motherfucking lie, D-Boss. You called me on the phone because I got off my live upset when we got the eviction notice. So why are you lying?
Regardless of who called who, did you say that the repo man was coming and you needed money?
That's not even the same situation, Constance. Hold on.
That's what we were talking about.
We're never going to see eye to eye on this. The bottom line is...
She sent me... Wait a minute. When you sent me that $500, did I tell you not to send me that money? Did I tell you not to send it?
I have no idea. I have no idea at this point.
Of course you don't.
But it doesn't matter. If you didn't want it,
it absolutely matters.
Then why did you take it?
You could have sent it back. That's a case. Huh? Or is that
because she told me not? Because she told me not to send it back.
But you know what, Mama T, that's an Ernie manipulation tactic. When he says, "Don't send me money," don't send me money.
Fucking Christ!
Let me talk.
This isn't about Ernie, Constance Sue. This is about me, D-Boss, and Jody.
Please don't. Please don't.
This is an Ernie tactic. When he says, "Don't send me money," don't send me money. He knows that gets in your mind going, "Oh well, the poor guy said don't send me money. He must be legit." So D-Boss sends you money. You could have turned around and said, "Reject. I don't want this." You're like, "But she told me not to." Mama T, you wanted that money. The grand scheme of things, you wanted that money. If you really did not want that money, all you have to do is hit reject, regardless of what D-Boss said.
And Mama T, I never, whether I gave it to you, you called and asked for it, whatever, I still gave it to you, and I never asked for it back from you. I was never shitty to you about it. I was never... Nothing.
You weren't shitty, D-Boss. You talked mad shit up in those chats about me. Don't say that you were never shitty.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Mama T, after all this went down, okay, no. When did I talk shitty about you? When?
Oh, I don't know. The whole time you were in Nicolina's chat after all that fucking bullshit happened.
after what? After they went in there
my-
and you got on the phone call and they
You don't
showed that your
right?
dad was paying the car payments, that you were getting money from multiple
But my
people like
dad
that.
didn't make the fucking car payment. That's why we were behind.
But you showed
Jesus
that.
Christ.
You anyway. Monty, I will tell you, after I never talked shit on you at all until after all that went down and I was hurt, and you and I had talked about that, and I was hurt and I felt
I just
manipulated.
don't get the going back and forth. I don't
Go
get
back
the
and
going
forth
back
with
and forth.
who? What are you talking about?
Going
I-
from me,
You lied.
hold on. Going from me and saying one thing, and then going over to the Mean Girls and saying a fucking another. I don't get
What?
that.
Can you be more specific? Because I really don't know what you're talking about. Because
Oh my
whose word
God.
are you taking? Whose word are you taking on that? Did I go after all of that was shown, where money was going and what was said and what your dad and stepmom and other people said? Yeah,
What the
I
wo-
probably said,
what
yeah,
the-
I felt manipulated and fuck off and all of that. Yeah,
You
I
No,
probably did
no,
say.
Don't you think
no.
they were gonna be
I'm
mad?
talking about in the beginning. You went behind my back. Instead of coming to me as a friend like you said you
Oh,
were to me.
Mama
She
T,
what?
when
You
did
were
I?
homeless.
Never mind.
Please,
You're
You were
never gonna
homeless.
get it.
You had
me,
Listen,
please give me a
I hope
time
and pray to
period.
God none
Mama
of you.
T.
I hope and pray to God that none of you ever are put in that position.
Listen, you were homeless. You had
I would never ask
nothing.
you two people for
Every
money.
time you said you needed something, or can I borrow? Can I borrow? Can I borrow? Can I borrow? D-Boss was there. Can I borrow? Can I borrow? Can I borrow? You can't cut her a little slack to where you admitted you lied. Once you admitted you lied, you can't cut her a little slack to think she was pissed off, or you can't
I
cut her a
lied
little
about
slack
what?
thinking what's
What
your
did I
damn
lie
problem?
about exactly, Constance Sue?
Let me talk.
What do you think I lied about exactly, Constance
You
Sue?
admitted you lied about the car payment. You admitted you lied.
I lied about one fucking receipt from
That's
the
right.
car payment, and she
That's
knows
right.
that. One.
700.
I
Right. So
did put money.
once you find out you lied,
Wait a minute.
you're
Wait
pissed.
a minute. I did put money on that car, and I
It
did pay
doesn't
the fucking
matter.
registration on the
It
car.
doesn't
It
matter.
does matter. It absolutely
You
matters. That's the whole
admitted you
fucking
lied.
problem, right?
You admitted you lied. That's it. So once you admitted you lied, don't you think these ladies were going to talk shit? And before you lied, don't you think they was going to talk to each other to see what the solution would be? You know, you're the one that said that you was going to ask Jody. So of course she's going to say, Jody, is she
Connie,
getting money from you?
Connie,
What?
it was D-Boss's idea for me to ask Jody.
Oh,
I got the receipts on it.
So
I
you're
got the fucking receipts. D-Boss, hold on. I'll read
show,
the mother.
show the receipt.
I'll read the motherfucker. Hold on a minute.
Show
Did
it.
Jody give you the money after you said I'm going to have to ask Jody for the money? D-Boss said later, did Jody give
That
you the
is
money?
not what happened. I got receipts, so I don't know what you're talking about, but that is not what happened.
okay.
Hold on.
I want to go
Let me
back
find
to
the
when
message.
you
Let
said
me find the message, please.
I want
Let
to
me
go
find
back
the
to
message.
when you said I was talking shit about you that whole time. To who and where? Because it
And the
hasn't
Mean
been
Girls
recently.
in the fucking.
I wasn't even in the Mean Girls, Mama T. I wasn't in the Mean Girls till all this shit went on with you. That's the only reason I went.
So wait a minute, and another thing, Jody, you said that you contacted Nicolina
Yes, I did.
when you and D-Boss talked to me about it. You guys said McKenna called Nicolina.
That's a lie. I didn't say that. Why would I?
That
McKenna
is
was
not a lie. Ooh, I
Wait
got the
a minute,
video.
wait.
Y'all better stop that.
Wait a minute. No, lady, you better stop your damn lying because I don't lie. I didn't say McKenna did
I'm
it.
not lying, Jody.
You
You better
are
go
lying.
fucking listen.
I didn't say McKenna called Nicolina. I didn't say that.
You know what, Constance, I will find the fucking video and I will show it to you. Where D-Boss and Jody are both on panel, and D-Boss tells me it was McKenna that contacted Nicolina.
Well, D-Boss,
Does it really matter in the
maybe I did say that. Maybe I did say that out, and maybe I misspoke. But when it all went down,
Wait a
it
minute.
wasn't.
D-Boss didn't have a contact with Nicolina back then. I did. And I messaged her myself. D-Bods didn't have her messenger. I did.
Right. Right.
And so
I didn't even have Messenger.
Nicolina.
But the
And
big
then I-
picture is, Mama T, you were homeless. You were homeless. You had nothing.
And I
these
was
ladies
grateful.
gave and gave and gave and gave and gave. You asked, can I
No,
borrow?
they
Can I borrow?
didn't just give and give and give and give and give. And
Can I borrow? Can I borrow? Can I borrow? Yes, you did do that. And you not only did it from one, you did it to D-Boss, you did it to Jody, you did it to Tara, you did it to Fugitive Recovery Agent. And then you want to sit back when the sheet gets on and want to be petty about who contacted who. The whole big picture is they gave you money when you were at your down and out, and you're ungrateful as fucking blaming them.
control people, Connie.
How
It's
do they
not
control
right.
you? How did they control you?
Controlling. Why do you keep saying that? How did I control you? Ever? How?
You know, actually, D-Boss, let me tell you something. You put yourself in the middle of that when you decided to go to a panel and start talking shit about me when you weren't even put in it till after that. When you went to that panel, to Gypsy's panel, and started talking, oh no, excuse me, not Gypsy's. I'm sorry, my bad. To Cushy's panel and started talking shit about me for no reason when you were put in the middle of it, and neither was Bird. The only persons that were in question at that point in time was two people.
So you're doing
And
all
what
this-
And
did
you
I,
weren't
and
one.
what did I say? What did I say to you? What did I say
I
about
said
you?
you were up there talking shit,
What did I say about you?
saying you didn't know why I was acting like this. Something has to be
Oh,
wrong. Blah,
no,
blah, blah,
Mama
blah,
T. I
blah.
said that to you because of the way you attacked Tara. You hurt
Well,
Tara's feelings.
that is
that
actually
night.
the only person I owe an apology to at this moment is Tara, because I did attack her for
That's
no
what
reason.
I
Well,
was talking
there
to
was
you
a
about.
reason.
Mama
There was
T,
a reason.
Mama T, can I ask you a question, please?
Can I speak to Tara first, please?
No,
Tara,
no.
I will do what I want. You
No,
don't
you
get to tell.
will not do what your damn wants. No, you won't. This ain't your channel, and it ain't mine
Who
either.
are
But,
you, Jody? I don't give a fuck what you got.
well, I don't care what you think either.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously, bitch.
I'll put her back until she can take turns.
I mean, I'm not trying to exclude you, Tara, but we're kind of having a different conversation that y'all need to have, okay?
Yeah, Tara, I'll get to you as soon as we're done
Honey,
here.
I'm just sitting here listening. I don't want to talk to her. It's fine. You're not excluding me.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
Go ahead,
fine.
Diva.
I put it on
Go
mute
ahead,
so
Jody.
y'all don't hear Zeke barking or playing with his toys.
okay, thank you.
That's all. Okay.
Thank
I'm
you.
still here, but I'm going to put it back on mute because he likes to
Okay.
play. Okay.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Jody.
Mama T,
Is she
what
here?
No,
Oh,
I
she-
put her in the back.
but she can hear. Mama T, what I want to know is why are you running your mouth about me and D-Boss? Why are you doing that? And have I ever done anything to you regarding the money? Have I ever have I ever rode your ass about the money I gave you? I rarely even ever asked you what you needed it for or wanted it for. Is that not true? And then you go up there and run your mouth, and all your little tiglets up there are following behind you. And I see them all running their mouth about me just because I'm not with Ernie anymore. Y'all think y'all got this gang mentality that they can all follow suit. I haven't treated nobody bad. Yeah, and I see Christine P up there running her mouth about me. And Christine, I've never done nothing to you. We used to have talks in the morning. You know what? I don't know. You just need to come clean on this shit. They just see they tell a lie, and then the next one goes, I'm going to stir that too. So I'll just go along with that. So yeah, it's true. It's true. Everybody wants to agree with the next one because they're like a little gang. Like Ernie said last night to we Scottish. You better get up here in 10 minutes. I'm not going to have any idiots in my ranks. Your ranks? What are you, a militant group? Come on. So damn stupid. Grow the hell up.
Right. Okay, I'm going to add Mama T back.
Why'd you kick me, Connie? That's rude.
I was going to put you in the back, and I kicked you by mistake. I want to put you in the back until you let Jody talk. Now it's your turn.
Well,
Mama
they can talk, but I can't speak. No, fuck that.
Yes,
You don't
it's your
tell me what to
turn.
do,
It's
Jody.
your turn.
Tara,
Tara,
I owe you a.
she doesn't
I don't
want to.
care.
Well,
I
I
can
do.
speak to her. She doesn't have to talk that.
My
She doesn't
time.
have to talk that.
This is my time too. And I asked you a question. What have I done to you for you just to keep attacking me and G-Boss? What have we done to you so bad that you would do that? And who are you doing it for, Mama T?
I ain't doing it for nobody but my damn self.
Well, why would you do it then?
What have I done to
Because-
you?
What have we done to you?
Because I don't like the back and forth behind the back bullshit.
What?
Mama
I've
T,
never,
what?
never gone behind any of your guys' backs and said shit.
After all
Mama
they've done
Boss.
to you,
We
you
know.
can't overlook them going and talking about when you know what's going on with you. After
Let me
everything,
make this
I call you
clear.
ungrateful.
Let me
That's
make this
why I
clear.
call
I
you-
wasn't on fucking drugs.
That's why I call you ungrateful, because these women have done so much for you when you were homeless, and you're mad because they went behind your back about something.
Oh my God, Connie, I guess you don't get it.
That was
I
a
get it.
year. It was what, a year ago that
we're
maybe
It was over a year ago.
We're talking
What
about.
do you, wait. You're saying I recently have been talking shit about you? In chats?
Yes, T-Boss.
When? I don't under
On Cushy's live. I just told you when.
about Tara, about how you owe Tara an apology because you were rude to her, and what's wrong with you? Something's going on with you because you've changed. That's
I
talking
changed.
behind your back.
Maybe I'm no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you go from one person and say this and to another person and say that and this and that and telling me one thing and then telling other people something else. Like how
Whoa.
Hey guys, just a
Listen,
minute.
listen.
McKenna stage. Does anybody care if I have her come up?
Who?
Who?
McKenna.
I don't care.
I don't want to talk to McKenna right now. She doesn't shut up. And I already got to deal with all
I'll do
this.
what I do with you,
Hey,
Dylan.
I'd like to know, why are you running your mouth about us today, yesterday, and so forth? Why do you keep doing
Because
that?
of what was done to Dragon Mama. That is why.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. What happened with Dragon Mama?
Okay, so you used to contact her all the time.
McKenna. Go
You
ahead.
used to contact Dragon Mama all the time, and since you and I got into that argument, you have not contacted her, so therefore you've isolated her
Well,
because you're mad at me.
Mama T, how do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know that?
How do I know that? Well,
Yeah.
maybe because she came to me because she was very upset.
Mhm. So why would
Still,
why you
Oh,
do you
Jesus
know
Christ.
that I
But
talked
it's
to
not like
Dragon
she's
Mama last month?
it's not like
Do you
she's
know-
going and talking shit.
Look, do you know that I talked to Dragon Mama last month? Do you know that I sent her something special because her dog got hit? Do you know that I did that like 4 or 5 weeks ago?
That
Yeah,
was
no,
before
you don't know.
everything happened.
Before
That was before everything
what?
happened.
well, that goes to tell you whatever Dragon Mama's doing, she's following you, Mama T. You and Ernie are leading these people down the wrong road, and you don't even see it. You won't even admit to it.
We're leading them where? Why the fuck has Ernie got to be brought up in every conversation?
Because Ernie's the root of your problem.
Amen. Lazy. Hey, MacB. Hungry. Night owl.
I'm
I'm going
dying.
to tell you,
I'm
as
dying
far as
right
Dragon
now.
Mama, I have not done. I care about Dragon Mama. I backed away from everybody, like talking to them all the time. I just have. It has nothing to do with her. But 4 or 5 weeks ago, I just text messaged her. I just sent her a gift. I
She
mean,
said
I
that
don't
was
know
the last
what,
time she heard from you was 4 or 5 weeks ago.
but she hasn't
She
texted
said-
me.
You're
She
important.
has.
Don't you get it? You were fucking important to her. And you hurt her.
Oh. Then
Oh
why
my
wouldn't he text me in this and say, "Hey, D-Boss, what's going on? Are you okay? Is everything okay?" No, she went to you and got mad over nothing. I have nothing against Dragon Mama. Nothing.
I'm
Well, then
sure.
you need to contact her and tell her that.
No, I you know what the problem is, all those tigers, they're just saying all kind of shit, and they start these people to think bad things.
Leave the fucking tigers out of it. They haven't done shit to you, Jody.
Well, take that tiger thing that looks like a crab leg off your damn face.
No, I won't. Why does
Well,
it bother you so much, Jody?
just
Why
looks
does it bother you so much?
stupid.
I happen to like my picture. Thank you very much.
It's not your picture. It's that crab leg up there. That's what it looks like.
That is my picture.
So you've got a crab leg hanging over your hair that looks like a tiger? Come on.
There's no crab leg, Jody, for fuck's sakes.
It
What is your
looks-
problem with Ernie all of a sudden? You
Oh,
know what Ernie did.
Oh.
Jody, you
It's
know what Ernie did. You know what he's about. So why the hell would you go out there and tell people he's not shit and he didn't do shit? Why would you say that?
Ernie knows the truth. And just let me just say one thing, please. Just give me a minute. I want to clear a few things up. And I want you to interrupt me, please, Mama T. The Tigers, when I was in a chat with them over a year ago that he put me in, they know the truth that when he went to New York and he was put in the hospital, MAGA.
Oh, so he was in the hospital. Okay.
Wait a minute. MAGA did not want to talk to them. She would only communicate with me. She would give me the updates. They didn't like that. They were infuriated over that shit. And she said, don't tell them everything I'm saying, but just give them the updates. I said, okay, because she and I communicate still to this day. And they didn't like that. They were pissed off. They thought they were missing out on something. And that's where that all started, why they hate me. The second thing is, we were in a group call one night and we're all jibber jabbering and talking. And they said something about something Ernie said. And I kind of laughed and I said, you don't believe everything he says, do you? Oh, Tiger Lori got so mad and she jumped down in that chat and started typing, Ernie, Jody, don't believe what you say. And I jumped down and I said, he knows how I feel. He knows what I think. He knows what I know. That's all I'm saying. And I know the true facts about shit. And he can say anything he wants. I don't give a shit. I even said that day, I don't wish
You know what's
him
funny, Jody?
I don't wish him
You know what's
harm.
funny?
Yeah, tell me what's funny.
He doesn't say an ill word towards you, Jody.
Did you ever wonder why? I want to know.
No,
the
Jody,
answer.
I don't need to wonder why.
No, give me
I
your
don't need to
opinion.
wonder why.
Let me hear your opinion why he don't. Just give me your opinion, please. I just want to hear it.
Bird, you're on. Your camera's on.
Why? I just want your opinion, Mama T. Why do you think he don't?
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have anything ill to say towards you, Jody.
Doesn't that?
Or maybe he just
Wait,
he just keeps it to himself.
Does that
No.
say anything to you?
I am not Ernie.
What does that say to you that he doesn't have anything ill to say? You know why he don't? Because I've always been good to him and fair to him and tried to talk to him and tell him good things to do, good things, right things to do. It wasn't just about me. You know, I said
But
yesterday, I said on
Then you
Easy,
yourself turned on him, Jody.
I said on Easy's Live the other day when they were talking about it, I said, he has never asked me for a dime. He never did. And even there was a couple of times I even said, you need some money, Ernie? And he said, no. That's true. And I'm going to tell the truth. I gave him money when I thought he needed it. That's how I met him the very first time, a long time ago. I didn't know him, but I sent him some money for him and his team to go eat on. I still don't hate Ernie. I think he's lost his way. I think he's gone overboard. I think he needs to stop the bullshit that he's doing and get on with having a real life. Don't you want him to have a real normal life, Mama T? He's not going to have it as long as he's playing house with all you people. And that's what he's doing. He's playing y'all, and y'all are
Not
letting
playing house with nobody. Good God.
You know what I mean, Mama T. I'm not talking about a house. I'm talking it's just
plain pretend.
it's just pretending juvenile shit. Tigers. Who ever heard of people being tigers? Come on. And y'all are gonna roar and y'all are gonna claw somebody to death. Grow up, people. This is YouTube. And that's what I was saying to Ernie. I can't take this back. I can't promote him anymore. I can't back him anymore because I can't co-sign anything he's doing because he's lying to people and he's not honest with people and he knows.
And Jody,
Yeah.
Can I interrupt here?
Sure.
Why did he lie, Jody? Why did he start lying, Jody?
He started lying because he's lost his way and he doesn't know how to
He started lying because he was being attacked on this fucking platform and you know it.
Hold up. Isn't there a recording where his daddy even says that he's always tried to be something he ain't? Didn't his daddy say that?
And I think they proved in court they had all them fake badges, and this is in a court of law. He had all those fake badges and all those, fake pictures. And that was in a court of law. That wasn't the trolls. That wasn't the haters. That was in a court of law.
No.
And Mama
you know what?
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Jody. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You go ahead, bro. Go.
Why live? You're 44 years old. Okay.
Actually,
damn, dude. Talking about Ernie.
But you know what, Bird?
You're 44 years
because
old.
I have not said an ill word against you. Period.
Really? I've seen them talk shit about me in your chat, and you allow it. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm supposed to control people's actions. Dear God, I wish you people would get over that.
Well, I'm supposed to be your fucking friend, ain't I? And you allow that to happen, just like you are allowing it to happen when, without D-Boss and Jody and several other people, you wouldn't have survived, would you have?
Okay, but does that mean
you tried to set me up one night with a little interview? Do you remember that, where you said, oh, D-Boss said I didn't have to pay her back? And I said, well, that's not really how I called it or how I've heard it, but because, when D-Boss, when it comes time for you to pay that $200 back, just 200 out of all that, you said, oh, I may have a chance to get.
That's what D-Boss said.
What?
I was there that night, and that's not what D-Boss said. She said you didn't have to pay her back until you got on your feet. I'm back on me.
No, after that, Tara.
Yes.
After that.
But no. Yeah, after that.
I really wish I could prove it.
You know I'm not a liar, Mama T, but you've been proven once, so you might as well just sit down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what, Bird? Fuck you. Fuck you all.
Really? You'd fall in love and I'd just lay there.
Like I'm some
but anyway,
you know
damn good and well that you told D-Boss, oh, I have a chance for housing. I have a chance. And D-Boss said, fine, Mama T, get yourself set. Don't worry about me right now. Get yourself set up and then worry about it later. But no, you don't tell it like that, do you? You tell everybody she said not to pay you back. That's a half truth, isn't it?
No, because after that, she said I did not have to pay her back. When she was on my panel. No, it's not bullshit. She's sitting right here, and she's not disagreeing with me. So she did tell me I absolutely did not need to pay her back. She didn't want the fucking money back. It was never about the fucking money in the first place when Traders did the live about it.
I'm over this money situation. I'm over it. I don't like what you're doing to me now because I haven't done anything to you. No. I was going into your chats. You got mad because I said something about Ernie. I can't remember. I called him a liar or something. And that's when everything turned for you. I mean, you went after Tara and then like 2 months ago. I don't know what happened. I was going into your chat. I was fine. I've never brought the money up to you ever. I don't know what happened or why, and it's okay. You don't have to like me. I don't, we don't have to get along.
It's not that I don't like you. Don't you fucking get it? Why did
No.
you not just call me and say, hey, Mama T, look, I know something else is going on. Why don't you just tell me? No, she
we did
didn't.
have that
No, she
conversation.
did not.
And hold on,
Yes.
hold on. We did have a group calling the Mean Girls chat, and we did ask you, Mama T,
I'm not talking about the Mean Girls chat, Bert. I'm talking about when she was on the phone with just me. No woman, and you should know this, no woman in their right mind is going to go, oh, I'm being abused.
Oh, but you
And
came
my
out
daughter's stealing
later.
fucking money from me.
You came out
The
later.
hell I wouldn't.
More people.
Excuse me. There's a question in the chat that somebody's asking that did D-Boss force you to ask me? Here's the thing. The day before, I'd given Mama T $300. The next day, she asked for money for the car being towed.
Actually, Jody, that was 3 days before that.
Maybe
that you gave me the $300.
What I mean by being petty?
Yeah, that's about right.
And well, if we're gonna get facts, let's do facts, okay?
Okay.
You want the truth?
Yeah.
That's all there should be. Is the fucking truth. That's all it should be.
Well, like I said, Bert, I don't even know why the fuck you're up here because I ain't said a ill word against you,
D-Boss
period.
and Jody are my fucking real friends. And there was a morning you called me at 6 a.m. for $12 and told me you'd pay it back in 3 hours. So don't give me your shit.
And what did you say?
I said, no, Mama, listen to me.
No, you said I don't have it.
Yeah, I said, I just got paid, Mama T, and I don't have it on my Cash App card. And what'd you say? Well, you can link your Cash App card to your bank card. That's what you said to me, and I said, no, I won't do that.
You didn't want to do that.
I did. I said, yeah, but boy, thanks for the offer. Just like the gift box, you said, oh, if you don't trust Kimberly with your address, she can send it to me, and then I can send it on to her. Well, hell, you didn't have the money to pay your damn car payment or even for a cup of coffee. Do you think I could have counted on you to get the shipping cost and it sent to me?
I'd have fucking got it to you.
Wait a minute.
Let's get back to you.
Tell me, Mama T, what were you going to say? It was 2 days or 3 days before the car Jeep repo thing. You said you wanted the truth. What is the truth?
Yes. And then I called the fucking car company and they told me they needed more money. They had found 2 other payments that were outstanding. I told this before already. That is the truth.
I understand how
ungrateful. So altogether, there was like 4 or 5 months that it was behind that I knew nothing about.
Okay. You got a ton of money from these ladies, and you're being petty by saying, "Well, I'm mad because they went behind my back." As much money as you got, you should let that slide.
Connie, do you like people going behind your back? No matter what, do you like people going behind your back?
If these ladies,
as long as they're giving you money, it's okay, right? Fuck that.
No.
Do you know how much you have slandered my name? You called me a fucking criminal a few weeks ago. A criminal.
What we did was criminal. What did we do to you that was criminal, Mama T? What did we do?
Well, I may have got the wrong word because I was really upset at that moment, but like
you want to know. You want to know what I think was real shit?
Do you want me to answer you or not?
I thought you just did.
No.
Oh.
I didn't get to finish my answer.
Okay.
I think it's really shitty, Jody, that the first time you did this shit with Betty, and then you go behind my back and do it with Nicolina too. Why? Why?
Why what?
Why did you go to Betty the first time you ever sent me money?
Yeah.
Why did you go to Betty and say, "Oh, I think I'm being scammed," and then and then you said, and then you did it again. You sent me money again.
No. I don't think you were being scammed. I was being scammed. You know why? Because I offered you that money. So whoever said that I said you were scamming, I offered you that money. Remember, Mama T? I contacted you. I said,
Yes.
I saw
Yes, that is true.
I
Wait a
saw
minute. Let me answer.
well, let me respond to what you accused me of. And I said, I saw you in Ernie's chat that you was wanting him to promote, you was needing something. And I said, what do you need? What can I help you with? And I forgot what you said it was even. I don't really care. And I sent you some money.
Yes, I said I needed food because you had told me at that point in time that Ernie didn't even pay attention to my question.
He didn't.
Or my need for help.
He didn't. But I did.
You were like, hey, I'll help you.
I did.
Do you see how ungrateful you seem? Why, you were homeless. You were hungry. These ladies helped you out the ass. And you want to come back and say, I'm mad at them because they went behind my back.
Look, I am all about fucking loyalty. And when somebody goes behind my back, it pisses me off. I don't give 2 fucks about money. I would rather starve than have somebody stab me in the fucking back like that.
Why didn't you come to us and ask
you in the back?
We didn't talk about you, Mama T.
You were hungry. You were homeless. They helped you.
Constant. You don't get it. You just don't get it.
I bet Constance,
a lot of people don't get it.
Lots of people don't get it. About Constance. Constance knows what it feels like for people to talk about her. She gets it.
And I can imagine. I can't imagine being homeless
she gets where I'm coming from.
I can't imagine being homeless and hungry. And these ladies give you not 20, not 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5 thousand.
Honestly, Connie, it's nobody's business what they gave me.
It is. Mama T,
it is when you make it.
Let me finish. I don't need to be talked out by everybody. Let me finish my damn sentence,
don't
please.
say something outrageous, and we won't all talk.
I'm feeling a little attacked.
Well, try to talk a little bit lower. Talk a little bit lower.
Well, you know what? I want to say one thing, and I'm going.
Maybe you shouldn't fuck over so many people at once.
Let Tara say
one thing. Nobody's fucked you over, period.
Wait a minute.
Let Tara say her one thing. And then I'm going to bring up
one thing real quick.
Okay.
You know what? To be ungrateful. Okay, I live in North Carolina, so I'm paying $8 a pack of cigarettes. I was paying $13 for a pack for you. So I'm paying twice as much so you can smoke and you ain't got a job. Now, what's wrong with my mentality? That's all I got to say about it.
I have a job.
I'm going to bring
you didn't have a job when you called me asking me to buy you cigarettes all the time. Quit saying you got a job because you didn't have a job for a long time and all of us helped you. And being ungrateful is the shittiest thing that any person can be, whether you want to admit it or not.
Tara, I've been sitting here trying to fucking apologize to you for yelling at you that day. I was already mad. I shouldn't have ever went up there. But here's the thing. You are not going to come at me like that either. Okay? I am sorry that I yelled at you.
Tina,
that I hurt your feelings. I haven't said shit about you since then, except for the live that I did to prove you wrong, because you said you never said that shit about the Liberators, and you did. And all I was trying to do was protect their fucking privacy. Oh, God. Yes, you did, Tara. You did say it.
No, I didn't. I went back and watched it several times to see exactly what I said. And even if I had said it, it didn't matter. Because like Paul Liberator said, it's not your business what I say, Tina. He wasn't the least bit upset. You just wanted a reason to bitch off at me.
It was my fucking business when it was on my panel. That is my business.
Not according to Paul.
Hold up. And you bitched her out for damn doxing Paul Liberator or Ma Liberator, what hospital she's in. And then the other night you go to play one of your little videos or what the hell ever them things are, and you played the wrong one, and it was Tara repeating Paul Liberator or Ma Liberator, what hospital she went, and you went, oh, oops,
I told
played
you
the wrong one. Yeah, you did. You doxed the hospital she was at.
And
you did it again with Tara's voice.
You doxed the state.
Well, I'm sure that was not an accident.
And
I guess it probably was
on purpose, Tara. I never
but you
said it was
chewed
on
her
purpose.
ass like it was.
That was way after Bird. Way after the original incident. I was very nice about it in the beginning. I asked her not to dox on my channel.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
true.
Yeah. Sure.
Mama T, I
Yeah.
have a question. When you said, well, somebody say, oh, you don't have to pay it back. What about all the times you said, can I borrow this? I'll pay it back. Can I borrow this? I'll pay it back. Can I borrow this? I'll pay it back. All those times you said you'd pay it back, you never paid it back.
What? Say that again.
You want to always hold up.
Say
the
that
fact
again
that
a little slower.
You always want to hold up the fact that people said, you don't have to pay me back. You don't have to pay me back. You said there was 4 times that fugitive recovery agents said you don't have to pay me back. But what about all the times when people said, when you would go to them and say, can I borrow this? I'll pay it back. Can I borrow this? I'll pay it back. Can I borrow this? I'll pay it back. Don't you think it does? If you say you're going to pay it back, that you don't pay it, you should have to pay it back.
First of all, fugitive and her husband never sent me $1,000 in borrowing money. That is a fucking lie. Okay. Secondly, I've already paid them back $200. The $200 that I did borrow.
More or less right now. I'm talking about D-Boss and Jody more or less right now. Because my thing was, how did this all start?
Jody absolutely told me she didn't want no money back. Those were gifts. Is that or is that not what you told me, Jody?
When I give money, I never expect it or want it back. That is true.
See?
But did you start any of the conversations out with I'll pay it back? Was that manipulation?
No.
Did you ever do that with
Jody?
D-Boss?
The money Jody sent me.
A couple of times she may have said it, but I didn't care. But
did you do that with D-Boss?
Did I ask her to borrow? Yes, I did.
I'm like lots of times.
I never said I didn't. I never said it was once. You asked me.
Every time you tell the story, you don't go out the first part of how it started. I want to, I would love to see screenshots screen record from the very first time to the last time, because this is how it went, in my opinion. You asked and asked and asked, can I borrow this? I'll pay it back. Can I borrow? I'll pay it back.
That's your opinion, though, Connie. That is not what actually went down.
D-Boss
said not actually what went down. That is not how it went down.
Oh, so how did it go down from very beginning? How did you first start asking D-Boss for money?
The very first conversation we had. How the fuck am I supposed to remember that?
Okay, the second one. You remember all this towards the end, which wasn't that much further.
Hold on. I'll go back to the text messages and tell you the first conversation I had with D-Boss. Just a minute.
Okay.
I gotta pull them up.
Tara, can I drop you down a minute so I can let McKenna up? I can only have 6 people up here.
Sure, go ahead.
I don't want to talk to McKenna.
Anyway.
Okay, and then I can bring you back up after McKenna drops.
Oh, that's fine. But I want to say one thing before I leave, if I can.
Go ahead.
What upset me and hurt my feelings was the comment was made that I only gave X amount of money when you were homeless, as in the form of I didn't do enough to help you, and that really bothered me because
what the hell are you talking about? I didn't say that to you.
Yes, you did. I seen it in print. You did say it. Yeah, you did. And I'm gonna tell you something that really hurt my feelings, and that's why I've not come back and talked to you since then. And yeah, you did. I seen
what?
It.
When did I? Okay, so Tara, where the fuck was that said and when?
It was on one of your,
was it said?
You said it. Did it on your post or Gypsy's? I have to go back and see if I can find it. But after you said that, I was like, wow. Okay, cool. So that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, I'll go ahead and drop down there, sweetheart. You're fine. Bye.
I don't remember saying that at all, but okay. And if it was one on one of my lives, nah, I don't remember saying that. Okay, so my very first conversation with D-Boss was about money, but it wasn't for me. Would you like to know what it was for? Huh?
I want to say something. Truth Seeker said earlier she didn't feel welcome here. Let me tell you something, Truth Seeker. You're as welcome here, I believe, as anyone is. And I want to say one thing now that what caught my attention one of the last times I was in Ernie's chat was that he had Truth Seeker up on his panel, and he drilled about her issues, and he had her open her refrigerator up. Let me tell you something. Nobody's ever asked you to open up your refrigerator, Mama T. So why would you be okay with him doing that to her? Why? How?
Because I thought she was lying. We all did.
Okay,
Jody.
okay. Let's say she was lying, but let's say maybe she wasn't lying.
Shit, I could have opened my refrigerator for everybody, and I could have seen the motherfucker was empty.
Well, here's the thing. You know, sometimes you just got to help people and just believe that they're being honest. And I have not seen her around. She was fairly new to the area that I go to. And that's why I even said in his chat, what's her channel? I'll give her the money. Nobody responded. I had to track her ass down over at Easy's that night. And Ernie saw me over there. Now, why would he get mad about that?
Thank you, Shazzy.
And
I don't know, but D-Boss, do you remember? Let me answer Constance's question one at a time.
No,
Wait,
well,
I was asked the fucking question first before you started talking.
Thank you, Fish Crank.
Did you ask her a question, Constance? I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, I just wanted, how did this all started? Like, you know, in the beginning, was it?
So the very first conversation I had with D-Boss was about money, but it wasn't for me. It was when the donation was made to Missouri Mama, and we paid for a motel room for her.
I meant
We
paid for it.
I paid for it, not we. I did. Not we.
You paid a lot of it. I ended up having to pay the rest of it because it was like $200 and something. So yes, it was we.
Well, I didn't know you paid anything. Well, I know I paid 2 nights. That's all I know.
You paid
Anyway.
$160. I got the fucking receipt right here.
What was that for?
I think it was 2 nights. I don't even know if we can be bringing that up because
160 would be two $80 nights. Remember, it was more expensive on the weekends.
I meant between you and D-Boss, Mama T. How did it start between you and D-Boss? Not anybody else.
That was the very fucking conversation that I had with D-Boss. The very first conversation I actually had with her privately.
Okay, maybe.
What was the date on that?
11/14/22.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I have a new phone or different. Can you pull up messages on? I've got a new phone since then, so.
Well, we probably can't pull it up. But that was the very first conversation.
Okay, let's just
only talk all of our messages. Every single one of them.
When was the first time you asked D-Boss for money?
But she gave money during your Thanksgiving giveaway thing, just like
she
I
did that too. Yes,
Yeah.
So did you? Yes, that is true. Y'all did that.
All I'm gonna say is because I'm really tired of the money situation. I've never asked for it back from you. I have never contacted you.
I'm not the one that keeps bringing it up. I'm not the one that keeps bringing it up.
You go on your lives and say, I control you with my money. What? What does that mean?
No, I said people aren't going to control me with their fucking money. So first of all,
said they
you guys
listen to the channel. You said they wanted to tell me what to do with my channel.
They did try to tell me what to do with my channel.
When?
Well, I may have.
I'm not necessarily
because
I'm not necessarily talking about you about that, D-Boss, but yes, it was said a couple of times by certain people what I need to do with my channel.
I have told her some things like that before, but it was only to help her with her channel, not.
You didn't say I'm not going to give you any more money if you don't do this with your channel.
I never mention money. I would just say this or that or the other.
Honey, it isn't all about the fucking money. Okay, that's not what we're here for. We're here because there's a problem.
You've been ungrateful as fuck with these ladies after they've given you money.
I was not ungrateful to them. I appreciated do I need to pull out the fucking messages where I say thank you very much. I appreciate everything you've done.
You need to show it and not say it.
I did for over a year until I found out they were going behind my back and going back and forth.
Can you please show those? Because I'm really confused on that. The same with the Dragon Mama stuff. I mean,
it's like a reason to hate them. It's like for some reason you needed a reason to hate them, so you came up with they're going back and forth.
I don't want to hate them. I don't want to hate nobody.
Well, you sure,
Period.
but you
Sure,
act like, and you allow your chat and all them tigers to say, all your subs are saying ugly things. I can't believe some of the stuff they're saying about me. And I'm like, I never did nothing to Christina, never, or Dragon Mama, or any of them. Why would they be saying something
Dragon
about
Mama hasn't said one fucking ill word about either one of you. So don't drag her into it. I haven't seen Christine say one ill word towards any of you.
Oh, well, then you're not.
Stop dragging the tigers into our fucking argument.
Then you're not reading.
Jody.
What? You're not reading your chat.
Jody, how many of us have you tried to get to leave Ernie? How many of us? You tell me, since you know. And telling people, being honest about stuff, is that saying trying to get people to leave Ernie? I'd like to see their proof of their receipts for that. And you too, Mama T. I have mine. I have mine where you said, Mama T, you just need to leave him behind and go on.
You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Nobody else will tell you, but I will, because I'm honest. Because I think you pestered Ernie a long time, bothering him and smothering him. And I don't think he liked it either. And he even told you once, don't stand up for him. He was trying to.
He said, don't defend me when I'm wrong. I wish people would get it right.
You bugged the hell out of him, Mama T. That's the facts. And everybody in chats knew it. Everybody knew it.
And the only time he stood up with you was when he could humiliate another woman.
But nobody would tell you. But
that's not true either, Constance Sue.
Okay.
Yes, it is. The only time I've ever seen him stick up for you was this thing with Fugitive Recovery Agent. And the only reason he could do that is because he got off on humiliating the fuck out of her. He was giddy about that.
Okay.
Okay, Mama T, let me say this, please. And this is the truth. I know that you were very loyal and right behind Ernie and stood up for him. Everybody knew that. He never once gave you kudos or cheered you on. I'll tell you when he did. The day that I got up there, me and Bird and D-Boss, and I said, I'm through with Ernie. And Bird told him, you don't treat your people like that. And we were saying things to him. That night, he went up there and he was love bombing all of y'all, and it changed his tune. And I was glad to see that because you needed some confirmation from him. And that's true. It's a fact. If you don't believe me, go back and look at some lives because it's the truth.
Okay, I don't need confirmation from nobody. What I did for Ernie was for a reason, because he was being bullied, stalked, and harassed. And Jody, you know I'm speaking the truth.
But
he absolutely was.
You know he never praised you. You know he didn't, because everybody knew it.
And he never did any solution to quit being bullied, stalked, and harassed. He needs the bully, stalked, and harassed to make money. You know what he could have done with the bully?
He needs to be bullied, stalked, and harassed. Connie, listen to yourself.
Bullies, you block them.
Oh,
Ernie would unblock them every time.
You know something, Mama?
You don't say your ad. Go ahead, Jody.
I was just going to say something else, something different. But go ahead. Well, I was just going to say regarding Ernie, the worst mistake he ever made was not making things right with MAGA and doing right by her and having a good life.
Amen.
Mistake he will ever have made.
But that's not nobody's business. That's his personal life.
But that's my business because he hurt her and she's my friend.
And when he says that she can't have a normal life,
it's your business.
It's business.
What?
Because she's your friend, it's your business to put his personal business online. That's not how it works, people.
He put his business, her business online. He came out and trashed her, said terrible things about her. You don't remember that? I do. I remember that.
Mama T, why you want to know why this is our business? Because he gets on here telling about how bad his life is. He tells us how bad his life is. Everything that's going wrong with him. It's all the trolls' fault. It's all the trolls' fault. And people believe that, and then they do like you do. They feel sorry for him, just like Jody did. They feel sorry for him, and that's part of his manipulation tactics. He always says it's tactics. That's manipulation tactics. If that wasn't the
Jody
case,
actually worked with Ernie Constance too. Did you
wait a
know
minute.
that?
Yes, let me talk. That's why blocked means blocked never meant blocked means blocked. He would block people and then turn around and unblock them. Sarah used to get so mad at him and say, Ernie, we just unblocked all these people. We just blocked these people. Why are you unblocking them? That because he needs the trolls. He needs to blame on the trolls. The shirts, when everything doesn't fall through, he needs to blame the trolls. Or else, you know what? And there's nobody on YouTube that says their life was destroyed by trolls. If it's destroyed and you're so hurt,
That's
then
not
stay off
true. I've
YouTube.
seen
It must
many.
not hurt too much.
I've seen many. Constance too. I've seen many people say that their lives were destroyed by YouTube trolls. Look it up.
Yeah, and then, yes, I know for one, Bird said that, but you know what Bird did? Bird put a stop to it. Ernie's the only one that lets it continue. He's a grown man. All he has to do is block people.
It's funny his channel is gone and y'all are still talking about it.
His channel isn't gone. You know he'll be back before the end of this week.
It's not.
He cannot live without YouTube. Maggot asked him. Maggot said, all I need you to do, Ernie, please just ease up on the YouTube. She didn't even tell him to quit YouTube. She said to ease up on the YouTube. And he couldn't do that. He needs this. His life must not be too miserable, or he would just log off and be gone. Thank you, Jackie.
I can't.
It looks like everybody dropped off.
Okay,
McKenna's not back here anymore. D-Boss isn't back here.
Well, I
Mama
know
T's not back here.
Mama T rage quit on Kells when she didn't want to talk to D-Boss up there, so we didn't know. McKenna's here.
There. I'll drop the link again. But she doesn't understand just how
She's in the back.
she's in the back. I don't see her.
Where'd she go?
It says she's in
Where
the
did I
back.
go?
I guess they
Can y'all hear
dropped.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't see if you're muted because there's
Oh, there she is. Okay. McKenna, is that
Where'd Mama
you?
T go?
Hi. What'd you say?
Hi, McKenna.
Hey, Bird. Hey, Jody.
Okay, everybody's coming back now. Boss, is that you?
Okay.
I guess
Sorry, I was muted. I got company, unexpected company, so
Mama T, is
I'm
that
trying to
you?
listen.
Hey,
Okay.
Mama T, I just wanted to say that everybody knows that I used to work with her because for a long time I even said, don't mention my name, don't mention my name. And before you know it, he was mentioning my name left and right. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that. It gave me a really bad name on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't rage quit. I accidentally hit my phone the wrong way and it fucking went and took me out.
But you did rage quit over on Kells that day.
I did not. I did not rage quit on Kells either. All I said was, you know what? I don't want to discuss this. I'm not going to be fucking yelled at. Goodbye.
You was the only one yelling.
You called for that.
No,
that
I
meeting.
wasn't. T-Boss was yelling over me
Bullshit.
the whole fucking time. It's not bullshit. You better go back and watch the beginning of it. She was
I
screaming
did.
at me.
Don't you think I was there with bells on?
Oh, Bird, I'm sure you were because it isn't
Yes,
even
I
about you,
was.
Bird. It's not even about you, Bird.
It's always
It
about
has nothing to do with you, Bird.
like that. Bird, let me tell you something.
Don't
talk. She don't count because she does count. She does.
No,
Yes, I
absolutely
do
think
count.
Bird does count. I know she counts. I counted her as a friend, and she turned on me because we had a tip. So I guess what? She really wasn't a friend in the first place, right?
You had a tiff?
Because I had a little
Jackie
tip
Bruce
with
Jackie
Jody
Bruce
and
like us all to
D-Boss.
stop yelling.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no shit, man. Get you a bullhorn, why don't you? Bullhorn Mama T.
I'm not yelling. I have headphones on, y'all. I'm not yelling.
Well then, but you are.
Because
but I'm not.
If I talk at half the volume you do, I'm
This
just gonna
is
yell.
fucking yelling.
Oh God!
Oh my
Turn
God.
her volume down.
I see.
Can we let McKenna talk? She's been waiting a long time.
I'm sorry, McKenna.
Oh no, you're fine, Bird. Okay, well, first of all, I was gonna say I don't know where this new timeline came in from about, and it's exhausting because we talked about it on D-Boss's panel. Like, was that like a month ago?
Where did what come from?
The timeline where it was who invited who to that private chat with you, me, Nick, and
Yeah, I called Nick, and then she got us on a 4chat.
Right. So that's all that happened. And
Yeah.
So that's not what I was told, though. I was told McKenna was contacted first, and then
Nope.
McKenna contacted
But
Nick.
I'm telling you, I messed it up. What we all four did talk. Sorry, we didn't contact, or McKenna didn't get contact first. Nick got contacted first. Sorry, but
why you're
we were
being
all on
petty.
a call together. It was over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you got that right, Mama T, you got that? It didn't happen that way. It happened just the way I said it, and just the way McKenna just verified it, because that's the way it happened. And McKenna can verify that we talked about having a intervention. Did we not, McKenna?
We absolutely, that was all it was. There was nothing else that was supposed to be discussed other than just concern.
And then Nicolina
So
dropped.
how did it go from?
Nicolina.
So how did it go from there to Nick going live?
Okay, I know, and let me tell you,
off.
that's the same weekend that supposedly Simply Said died, and she just
Which was a lie.
I know
Yep.
it's a lie. I'm not the one who did it. I know she was a liar.
I know you didn't do it.
Okay.
Nicolina did that and raised money for Simply Said.
I know.
Is still alive, by the way, people.
I know she's still alive. I'm the one who cashed after and figured out that she's still alive. So thank you. So that's all I want. And then okay, here's the other thing. And so when D-Boss, you created that chat, or you created your messenger, because you and I were supposed to do the
boxes,
the Eagle boxes, those godforsaken Eagle boxes, right?
Yep. I forgot about that. Yep.
So I'm sort of like annoyed with this whole narrative that we bamboozled you into creating a messenger so that we could just harass the hell out of Mama T. That wasn't the intent at all.
I didn't have Facebook. I didn't have any of that.
Right. And
but D-Boss did not make that messenger until after to get into the Mean Girls chat.
How do you know that? How do you know?
Because she told me that, unless she's lying.
Or she just forgot because it was a year ago and it's just not that significant.
Wait, this is how I remember talking to you, McKenna, about those Eagle boxes, is because we had to, there was still one more that needed to be mailed out. And we were trying to figure out, like, no more, like, we can't, didn't we do that after the fact, or did we do that?
We were planning on doing it, and then this got in the way.
Oh, okay. See, I don't remember, because it's like
McKenna. It was the fact that McKenna and you were nominated as treasurers for the Eagle boxes. So the cash apps weren't going to me or to Kimberly. They would be going to McKenna and you. So you guys could keep track of the money for the boxes themselves and only send what she needed or we needed. That's what was going down with that.
And there was one more box, and after all this went down, and I can't remember who got the last box, but I ended up sending Kimberly, like, I can't remember. I can look, but it's like $50.
It was Kim.
Kim Maple.
Yep.
So Kimberly could mail it out because she didn't have the money to do that. So, yeah. Anyway, look, all this stuff happened within like weeks of each other, and so
like 10 days. 10 days.
It was like a week and a half, maybe.
Yeah.
Or is that 10 days?
So I don't remember which one happened first, or I just know it happened.
Right.
So maybe I mix, that up, but it did happen.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, it's just this whole whatever it is that we, you had to do this or else we weren't going to communicate with you. You gave me that's the first night you gave me your phone number, is when we did the when we were going to do the boxes. So
Gotcha.
But then it was like you, me, and Kim, and you have an Android, I have an iPhone. It was just easier to find a mutual platform.
Yep, you're right.
So
But please tell everybody what our intentions were with Nicolina. It wasn't to. Everybody was just concerned what was going on with mom. Nobody even knew what was going on.
right, and
It
that's all it
wasn't
was. That's all you expressed is concern, and you were just like
You want to hear
frustrated.
something funny, y'all?
No, I
Y'all want to
don't.
hear a little piece of information that's
No,
funny?
and at
Nicolina
that
knew I
point in
was being
time,
abused.
Okay.
what?
You heard me.
So you
Nicolina
told
knew I was being abused.
Nicolina that?
Yes.
You
She called me on the phone and she said, Mama T, I need to ask you something, because she went live about it right after that. She's like,
What
I need
day
to
was
ask
that?
you something.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't remember. It was like
I don't.
within the first, hold on. It was like within the first week I was in the Mean Girls chat. She said,
Okay.
Mama T, is Butch abusing you? And I broke down in fucking tears and told her, so she knew, y'all. She knew.
Well, she never once said anything,
No.
not even nothing.
No.
So, I mean, otherwise we would have never even questioned any of that.
So
Well,
then,
you
if
talked
that's
about it on
true, why didn't you say that on the group call we all had? And I believe Nicolina was in that group call.
Wait a minute.
No, Nick was not on that call.
Hey, Bird, can I ask a question real quick?
Sure.
But Mama T, didn't you say that one time on one of your lives that you said you told Butch if he was going to put your hands on you, you were out the door, like a while ago?
Yeah, but that was way after McKenna.
Okay.
It was way after.
So it wasn't a secret, though.
But
No,
did
it was
matter?
way after all of this.
Was Butch making you ask for money? Was Butch making you ask for money?
I don't care to discuss him. Okay.
Okay.
No, and
You
that
brought it
was
up.
something else. That was something else that we thought too, because how many DUIs you get in that period of time? We thought you was bailing him out of jail with the money we was giving you to pay that car payment.
Nope, I never used any of that money to get him out of jail, nor did I use it to get him any beer.
Okay.
Just know that.
And that was another thing. And that was another. Remember, you told me that Butch had got arrested and got DUI. I never told that to anyone. No one.
Nope.
Zero.
That is true. That is true. She did not. She did not tell anybody.
Anyway, sorry, McKenna. Go ahead.
She didn't tell anybody.
Oh, you're fine. I forgot what I was gonna say.
An explanation for why you were always asking for money?
It was actually no, it wasn't about always asking for money, Constance. So it's not about the damn money. You're
Yes,
not
it is.
hearing what we're saying. No, it's
No,
not.
About me. You were always asking for money, and that's the big issue. You always want to get sidetracked on this.
Oh my God.
You always want to take it that way. And no, I'm tired of you saying the D-Boss and Bird are all, they went behind my back. They were backstabbing me. That's not what it's about.
I didn't say shit about Bird. It was D-Boss and Jody. Please get it right.
Excuse me, I spoke wrong. But your daughter being a drug addict and Butch abusing you, what did that have to do with you asking for money? Were they making you ask for money? And if that's the case, then why didn't you tell anybody when they asked you? You only told everybody when
my daughter was okay. Since you need to be all up in my business, Connie, my daughter was stealing fucking money from me.
I heard that already.
Fucking boyfriend.
So you were just going to ask for money from these people, and that your daughter keeps stealing? Why didn't you couldn't come to D-Boss and say, my daughter's stealing money, that's why I need it? You didn't say it until the heat came down.
Because I was protecting my child.
How? What could D-Boss do to your child?
Because what fucking business is it of yours about that? It's not. You're just
nosy. You asking for the money. You were on YouTube. You brought these ladies' names.
First of all, I did not automatically come to YouTube and ask for the fucking money.
You dogged these ladies on YouTube.
It took me 3 months, and I ain't dogging nobody. I'm speaking the fucking facts. No, I'm not. Just because that's your fucking opinion don't mean that's what's happening. You're stuck on the goddamn money.
D-Boss or
But
Jody?
Jimbo's crew was saying that too. And I remember them all getting on me like, what are you doing, you idiot? And I was just like, no, like, I'll figure it out, like, I'm not.
Lately, she's been dogging on you. Do you and Jody feel like lately she's been dogging on you and putting you down?
Oh my gosh, yes. And I don't
There you go,
understand
Jody.
why. That's why I don't.
Hold on.
That's
What
what we're here for, Mama T.
Wait, hold
That's what we
on.
want to know.
Bird,
Why you are being
mute.
so ungrateful to these people that helped you when you were homeless. They gave you food. Not that you should grovel for it, but you don't think it just seems like you had to come up with a reason to start talking shit on them, and that reason was, oh well, you went behind my back. That seems so
No,
petty. in the
no,
big
Connie,
scheme
you're
of things.
not fucking paying attention.
Okay,
You're not paying attention.
what I missed.
Quit hollering.
Obviously, money
I'm
means way
confused.
more to you than it does to me. Money is paper. I've got
It sure meant a lot when you were homeless and didn't have shit. It meant so much to you. Thousands of dollars it meant to you from multiple people. So it must mean something to you.
I'm confused, and I've been paying attention.
How can you say money don't mean nothing to you when you ask these ladies for thousands of dollars?
I didn't ask them for thousands and thousands of dollars. You got that all fucked
A
up.
little at a time, you sure did.
Hey,
No,
can I
I
ask
sure
a
did not.
question?
Go ahead.
Can I ask a question real
Sure
quick?
did not.
Did you claim that on your taxes, Mama T, as unearned credit or unearned income?
Miscellaneous
My
income.
taxes are none of your fucking business.
Well, I just want to know, because
It's not your business.
I think you're over the limit on unearned income.
I think
Oh,
it's
but I'm really not.
miscellaneous income. I think you mean. But hold on. Can I ask a question then?
Donation.
So was any of it for a car, or because you've said a lot that you've only told one lie, and it was about the car?
Was any of it for what?
It was for the car.
Yes, it was for the car. Some of it.
Okay. So like the repo was coming, and that's why you called D-Boss.
Yes, that really did happen, McKenna. I've already shown proof about all of that.
Can I ask?
What?
Okay, because like, if are you on the loan? Because I've always just wondered how you were getting the calls if you're not on the loan, because they don't really call people who aren't on the account.
I wasn't on the loan, but my dad put me down as a contact so I could speak to them because I took care of most of the bills after all this shit went down.
Okay.
But that's another thing. Not only were you homeless, you was about to be carless, and they helped you. And all you got to say is, they went behind my back. I'm pissed at them. Don't you think that thing?
Connie.
What?
Connie, get off the fucking money already.
Mama
Stop talking loyalty.
Mama T, quit hollering at Constance. This is her.
She wants to direct the subject whenever I make a point. She wants to direct the subject back to something else. But the whole point of it is, Mama T, you were homeless. You were hungry. You had no vehicle. They didn't help you with hundreds of dollars. They helped you with thousands of dollars. And all you've got to say for it is, oh, well, I thanked them, but they went behind my back. They're backstabbers. They're not loyal. How much more loyal can you get? They helped you when you needed it most. If anybody's not loyal, it's you. You going around saying they stabbed you behind your back. That's not loyal.
And never asked you for a dime. Never asked you for a dime. Never hassled you. Never tried to shame you or embarrass you. Mom T, I always protected you. Always. I took so much fucking shit for you. And,
How often were you screamed at in the Mean Girls chat for helping her out?
Oh, constantly. And that's fine.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to say this real quick because I'll drop down if Tara wants to come up. But it's easy to say that money doesn't matter when it's not yours. Like, that's really easy when it's not the money. It wasn't your money to begin with. People were giving that, and it's not about the money. It's about the symbolism of them helping you out.
Yes.
Somebody had a right to go behind somebody's back and talk shit.
Mama T, when? When did I? You said the other day or a month ago or whatever on Cushies, I went and talked shit about you, right? Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I don't remember saying anything to other than you've had a bad attitude, you've changed, you owe Tara an apology, you attacked Tara, something's going on with you. I don't remember
Tara
saying,
actually
oh,
was the
you
only
fucking
person
bitch.
that at that point in time I had attacked. Tara was the only person I went after, and it's because I'm tired of her calling me crazy and calling me a fucking liar when I knew what I was talking about.
Hey, Mama T, would you please speak out to Amy Lynn in the chat and let her know that we're not holding the money over your head and to stop saying that? Because you started that. Would you tell her that right now, please?
Yes, Mama T, you need to tell everybody that I never asked you for money back. I have never told you what to do with your channel. You
Hey,
told
boss, I just sat here and said that you said I didn't have to pay it back. That
No,
you weren't worried about the money.
That's not what I'm saying.
Wait a minute, D-Boss. They're saying that we're holding the money over your head. Would you
But
tell?
y'all are. Y'all are. At least Constance is. That's all she's talking about is the fucking money.
Well,
What I'm
why?
saying is
You know why? Because y'all keep running your mouth over there about everything about
Oh
us.
my God.
ungrateful. That's what
Y'all,
I'm saying. How can you be so ungrateful?
I wasn't
That's what I'm
ungrateful,
saying.
Constance. And I
By
was
saying
very grateful to these ladies. And I took up for these ladies
if
up
you
until the
were
point.
if
you
you
took
were grateful, this would never come up. The talking behind the back when
Why
it
don't
wasn't
you let me talk? Why
I'm
don't you let
talking.
me?
If you were not ungrateful, you would say to these ladies, whoever said they were talking behind your back, well, they might have said something behind my back, but it was nothing like they were going and saying that you were horrible. They were talking about see what the problem was, Mama T. You are the one that's putting the bad on the talking behind your back. And there has to be a reason why. Why are you bringing up that one reason to make bad? After all this time, why are you trying to find something bad they did so you can be mad at them? And it just seems like Ernie's putting you up to being mad at them.
Yep. And that's what I think this all revolves around is Ernie, because that one
Because this isn't
lie.
Amen.
This isn't about fucking Ernie.
I don't
Stop
agree
it.
with that. I don't agree with that. Because that's when all of this changed, Mama T. When
No,
Jody
it was when
said,
traders came. Shut up and listen. It was when traders came
I
to
don't
me.
think you can talk
My
to me like
God.
that.
don't tell her to shut up.
Well,
Wow.
stop muting me then. When
You
I'm in the
can't-
middle of trying to answer a fucking
Okay.
question.
You have the floor, Mama T. You talk.
It was when traders came to me and told me, actually, she said it on her live, that you guys were going back and forth saying one thing to me and then another thing to them. Why can nobody get that?
Well,
Oh.
she's lying. She's
She
lying.
was covering your ass, Mama T. That's why. She was covering your ass. They wanted her to come down hard
Oh,
on
she's
you.
covering my
Mhm.
ass.
Yes.
They
You,
wanted you to come. They wanted her to come down hard on you, and she said no.
Yeah.
So she
Who
covered
Just like
your
I
ass.
was going back and forth? Who specifically
I
was?
thought you just said that the reason I was talking behind your back was in Cushies, not
Somebody's
from
got
a
feedback.
year ago.
And I didn't know. This is the first time I've heard traders been brought into it. Like this is a whole new.
Oh,
it isn't new. I said this in the beginning. And then she
Okay.
went and talked shit on Cushies. That's when I brought her into it.
Ever think of this if she was telling the truth?
That's why I said, Mama T, these ladies, D-Boss took the heat for you many times, and that's one of the cases. She was taking the heat for you. So she just lied and said, oh, not really lied, but she took the heat for you. They were wanting her to get after you.
Oh my God.
I muted you because you had feedback. You can mute when you got to talk. That was the part of what I said they took the heat for you.
No, Jackie, you're a fucking thief.
What?
Okay?
I think
I didn't steal from nobody.
I
What?
think this all boils around Ernie, and you are
It does.
upset because Jody told you like, Mama T, it doesn't make sense why you're so upset like this. Like so mad.
And I
Defensive.
guess you're never gonna get it, and I gotta go. Have a nice day, guys.
Defensive. Yeah, yeah. It's real defensive.
There she goes.
Sign of a liar.
I can't. It's just. It's
And I was gonna say that's what got her fired up at me is she goes to do a live one night and I see traders and Anissa and a bunch of them in there and I'm like, what the heck? And then I see somebody say I'm over in Easy's chat talking shit about her.
Look at Zeph's
No.
comment. Can anybody read Zepparella's comment?
Oh, Lord.
So if I see Mama T and her again talking about us, I'm going to talk about her. So if you don't
You
want
damn
to
straight.
see any of that or hear it, then shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking about it today. I completely, I'm my jaw drops every time I hear her say, well, they were backstabbing me. They went behind my back. Blah blah blah. That's what so grinds my gears because she was homeless and hungry and going to be carless and she didn't have her possessions. And you ladies stepped up and she wants to bring up something so petty as you went behind her back and ask about something.
Right.
When the lieutenant behind your back was covering her ass.
Pink Bow.
Zepparella's Oh, sorry.
I just undressed Pinko. I don't know who the hell you think you are, but if you want to stand behind Mama T, that is fine. But don't call other people saying that they need to be ashamed of themselves. Fuck off. You have no. You don't even have an idea. So
we're even
calling us
around.
Extremely sick people, you're a fucking weirdo. A fucking weirdo. You have no idea what happened, what went down. Support Mama T, but shut your mouth about all of us.
Yeah, go ahead. You feed her.
When you mess with one tiger,
you send her more money.
Not one person is scared of you.
You have her talk shit about you, and
yeah.
Anyway, blah blah.
You go support her and keep her off the streets, and then let her turn on you, and see how you feel about it.
So I'm just not quite understanding. So she's saying that from a year ago, Traders was saying I was talking shit about her, so that's why she's mad at me now. Which I did after she was found out. After I found out her dad was making car payments, and I called her a manipulator and a liar and probably some other choice words. But then we had talked like 4 or 5 months after the fact. And everything was fine with Mama T and I. We're on a good understanding. And now here we go. You know? So, and now she's saying it's because I talked shit about her and Cushies. I don't understand where she's coming from.
It was like out of the blue. She had to bring it all back up again and have a reason to be mad at you. That's why I say she's ungrateful and petty. She had to bring up something so small and then come to find out the thing she's mad about. What Trader's saying you're going back and forth. The going back and forth was you covering her ass so they wouldn't come down hard on her.
Right. And look, I mean, and Zepparella's right. She was on my ass like, how dare you? She told, because Mama T, if she remembers right and she tells the truth, she told everybody, when I get my YouTube money on the 21st, I'm going to pay D-Boss back. I'm paying her money back. Remember, because she was going to get that big lump sum of money. Yep. So when the 21st rolled around, or 22nd, whatever day they get paid, everybody was like, did Traders included, did Mama T pay you back? Did she give you any money? No, I haven't even talked to her. And they were like, oh, fuck that. You know, you need to demand she pays you back. You need to make sure she gives you your money back. And like, they went off on me. And I was just like, And so then 2-3 days later, I talked to Mama T. I asked her if she had gotten her YouTube money. She said yes. It wasn't as much money as she thought it was going to be, and that she had already spent it, most of it, that she thought she had found housing. And I was like, okay, well, look, don't make yourself broke. Goddamn dog, sorry. Don't make yourself broke. You know, if you've got housing, you worry about that. I am not sweating the money right now. And she was like, okay. And then that was the end of that. Well, then I told the mean girls that, and they freaking pissed. Sorry, my dogs are freaking out. Anyway, they were pissed that I let her get away with that. They were like, fuck that. Even Zep was like, you make her pay you $200 back, and it doesn't matter if you give it back to her, it's the principle of it. You know, she's the one that said she was paying you on the 21st or 2nd or whatever. So, yeah, it's just a big nightmare.
And that's why it's not about money, and no one's holding the money over her head. What people are holding over her head is to be so ungrateful. You know, I don't care what you said behind my back. If you would have picked me up out of being homeless, saved my car, saved my possessions, got me food when I was hungry, then tell me not to pay it back. I don't care what anybody could have came and said. They could have straight out said, you were talking shit about me. I wouldn't have cared.
And I have to say, I do have to say, I always felt like she was ungrateful all the time. Like, I always felt that. I never, but you can't, when you give money like that, you can't, like me, I would be kissing the ground. Like, not that I expect her to do that, but me personally, if somebody is helping me out, like, I am going to just be so thankful and so humble and so. Amen. But she was just never like that. And look, you can't teach people integrity or to have
manners.
Manners. There you go. Yeah, you just can't. And so you just kind of brush it off, and that's who she is, and or who people are, and that's that. And
when you hear her talking shit about you, you know, on a panel all the time, saying how grateful you are, that's when people get pissed off, and that's when I get pissed off.
Yep. And I do have to say, I do think this is all around Ernie. I do. Amen. That one life that Jody said, I'm done with Ernie. And I said he's a liar. And Bird was, you know, saying how she felt. And that pissed her off. Right. And that's when she had to show her Tiger King her loyalty. And my friends or my ex-friends or my whatever friends aren't going to talk to you. I'll show you. I'll get rid of them, you know, and so be it. I mean, I don't care.
Anybody else got any more? Or my friends?
Okay. You forgot the conversation. What does that say? D-Boss forgot. She had a conversation with Mama T prior to me and the Mean Girls asking her. Yes,
she was trying to protect Mama T. That's when you told her, no, you don't have to pay me back.
Yes, I remember that.
She was trying to protect her, Traders.
Yes.
She didn't want to be on her ass.
Yes, Traders, I do remember that.
She lied to Traders.
No, don't you do that. Traders had come to me and said that was the 21st or the whatever day they got paid. She said, D-Boss, did Mama T pay you back? Nope. And she immediately went and she made a live about it, about Mama T not paying her back. I didn't ask her to make that live. It's not like I called Traders and said, help me get my money back or make a video about Mama T and let everybody know what she's doing. I didn't do that.
I kind of did.
She didn't. Well, she did it on her own.
I said, I was in Traders, I was being a smart ass, and I said, Ooh, Traders is putting the heat down. Mama T didn't pay D-Boss, and now Traders is coming to collect because that's what it felt like. That
Yeah, but that was Traders doing it. I didn't ask her to do that. So I mean, and that's fine if she wanted to do that, but I'm not getting blamed for her making that.
It's not like you were lying. I mean, if anything, you were lying
because the Mean Girls were pissed that I did not make her pay me back.
It was almost like they took it personal.
Don't time Traders up.
Wait a minute. I thought you just gave her an extension so she could get an apartment, not that you forgave the loan. That was initially what I heard you say.
Well,
is you said
maybe initially, but now it's just like, I don't even fucking care about this money now. You know what I'm saying? It's just
right.
I don't care.
It's the
just
fact that you hear your name talked shit on every day since then, since the Ernie thing.
Right. It's been since Ernie, and whether she wants to admit it or not, I mean, that's what I feel. Jody, is that how you feel?
Say that one more time. I was something.
McKenna, is that you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
What did you say, D-Boss?
Do you feel that way since that live with Ernie? Do you feel like Mama T turned then against us?
I think
that's when she turned.
I think she turned because I think the circumstances surrounding him turned, and it all became a whirlwind. And I think he took it to the Tigers, and I think they all ran with it because that's when shit started being said and done.
Yeah, I do too. And I think Mama T had to show her loyalty. And so
remember the little video that Tiger Lori made about us looking like the old ladies, and she was talking stuff. So stick it up your ass, Lori.
Yeah, clip it, you petty bitch.
You don't
I'm
know
not
this
game.
stuff. Y'all are tigers. I mean, my God, anybody who believes they're a real tiger, come on.
I know, it's almost like a millennial outsiders gang. Hey,
well, what cancel culture thing,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you see he was in the back chat?
What?
Yeah, he dropped.
He was in the back chat and said something about F this, I'm just gonna go live. Oh wait, you're leaving YouTube again for the 1156th time.
Oh, Ernie's back. Ernie's back.
Oh, well, there he is.
Oh, good.
Mega is not afraid of me, Ernie.
Get the hell up out of here.
Oh, my text. No, I'm not showing you text from her. No, if you got them.
The hell, she ain't had nothing to do with her, and I'll tell you that right now.
What? You're just lying. You're just a lie.
You are lying, and you threw something good away there, Ernie, being Mr. Spider-Man, make-believe, Superman, whatever the fuck you think you are. You're ridiculous. Grow the fuck up. Yep. After what Jody did for you, you allowed some interloper to come in there and say she looked like a corpse, and you didn't even defend her. Sick. Yep. And that's protecting women and children at all costs, but I'll drag a bitch too tomorrow if I get a chance, right?
He's saying this for the sake of the Tigers that
no.
Traders, I dropped the link if you want to come up.
But it's
culture, come get me.
She probably don't want nothing to do with you anymore.
I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all.
Ease up on the YouTube, and you couldn't do that much.
And be honest with his people. If it wasn't for her, they wouldn't have got the last set of shirts.
Right. He even said that he didn't mail them out.
And what's going on with We Tiger or We Scottish or whatever?
Yeah,
that's a dangerous game that they're playing. And Ernie, you're the one that taught your tigers or do your teaching, and you don't know who you're dealing with. You don't know their mental status. They're all trying to please you. They're all trying to impress you. They're all trying to be a tiger, and they're supposedly following your teachings, and you're playing a dangerous game, and you are not licensed or have the education capabilities to be passing this information on to people. You just don't. Because all
It's making everybody
to impress them.
No,
Or
teach
the
them how to
acting sense.
Photoshop pictures and shit. I mean, you're really good at that.
Yeah, or tell stories. Just do like White Rabbit's doing her Appalachian scary tales. Just tell tales of Appalachia.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
It'd be more legit than this, but it is really scary that we don't even know if what you're telling
It
is
is.
right. You got people believing you.
And
They're
what
trying to
ranks-
make their.
I mean, does he have the credentials to teach people? Like, I don't know, but I would assume not. I don't think he has a bachelor's degree or any kind of degree to be,
The
teaching.
resume he sent me, y'all seen it. It had none on there.
Right. And
I took
what
that
they've
child-
done to her. Go ahead, Bird.
I took that child trafficking course and I got a damn certificate in child trafficking. Now I got it in less than 7 minutes.
Do you really?
Yeah, 'cause I found out Ernie was mistaken on one thing, but I forgot.
Let's all go get one.
And what they've done to PCP,
Oh man.
Cody, We Tiger. I mean, taking these people, a canine, taking these people and what's the other one that sent? Fugitive. Is that the lady?
Fugitive recovery agent.
Ernie, I thought you protected men or women and children at all costs. Why would you, as a man, collect these pictures and hold on to them
Right.
and then exploit her all over the internet?
Right.
That's a lot about your character. A lot about your character. Even if she was chasing you.
Right.
Even if she was chasing you and wanted to have this relationship with you, and why aren't you accepting these pictures? Why aren't you saying, no, I'm not doing this. I don't want these. Why are you holding on to them and publishing them out there to everybody on YouTube? It's gross. It's absolutely, that is predator, abusive.
Same reason I got the picture I did the other day, but I blew it up so you could really tell the detail of it. Looks like it's got a fungal infection, but it's all.
Be careful.
I delete all the pictures right away. I was dating the best guy ever. He was so nice, and he lived right here in town with me, and we met a couple times for dinner. And then all of a sudden, I got this dick pic, and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to send that to you." I ghosted him. It's completely ghosted him. It was so obvious he didn't mistakenly send it to me. What do you think I was going to do? Go, ooh, amazing.
Yeah, right?
And look how he trashed K9.
Yes, that was even worse.
These are people that supported you, but it's the same behavior as Mama T. Like, it's the same.
It is.
These people help you.
Thousands of dollars.
And yes, and then all of a sudden you're pissed off because what they said, or you don't like something, or they disagree with you, or whatever, and then, oh Lord, look the fuck out. Well, that's not, as a man, you shouldn't be doing that as a man, but as you proclaim to be a predator hunter and hanging on to pictures and exploiting women like that, shaming them, That's
Yeah.
really
He
disgusting.
was homeless and freezing, and Tara gave him $40 for a blanket. And the next day, he was, supposedly working for Michael Francisi. He could have easily said, Tara, here's the $40 back. I've got it good now. He said he got
Yep.
all these sponsors. Knowing Tara is a single woman, she has one
Yep.
income. That's how you protect women at all costs. You say, Tara, thank you very much for this 40, but I got it good. Here's your $40 back, honey. Thank you very much. No, he gets
Absolutely.
shitty.
I totally agree.
All
I mean,
these
just as,
people. Go ahead, Bert.
well, just as minor as today, I'm in the sauna. You got your damn phone in a sauna? Dude, I'm telling you
Right.
what, it's drawing moisture. That bitch ain't gonna work. What you gonna do? Be damn e-bagging for a new phone now? No. Then you come up with some bullshit. Oh, I just had it turned up early. What the kind of Geez, always got an answer, don't you? Always got an answer.
Mama T said, well, the reason he lies is because people are hunting him. Well, you know what he could do? He could not say anything at all. Don't say anything where you're all. Don't say you're in a mine working for coal miners. Don't say you're homeless. Just don't say anything at all. There's a reason why you do it, Ernie. And that's how I'm going to start doing his videos. I'm going to manipulation tactics that he uses. All his tactics.
Family told all about him in that video. That he's always pretended to be something he is not. He has delusions of being famous. Really? Nah. And I bet, you know what? I reached out to Dog's daughter, Lisa, on one of those sites on Facebook. And I cleaned up, asked her, do you know Ernie Shell? Do you know Ernie? I never got a response, but my God, I know better.
My eyes had to see that sexy time tape the other day with Ernie. Whoa.
I'm not that naive and that gullible to think. Now, I will tell you this. Yes, my daughter and my son-in-law are good friends with Dale Jr. But hey, I even watched Carrie Earnhardt's kids at one time before he become an Earnhardt. You can believe me or you don't have to. But hey, it ain't like you're into this shit like you're really real. I mean, I bet Ernie's bummed out that they took out phone booths so he couldn't change into a Superman costume. I mean, this is bullshit. And people's gonna get hurt.
Hey, Connie, you want to invite Cushy up?
Yeah, still up, yeah.
Cushy, you want to come up?
God bless you, Constance. I was
Because
so damn mad today after her lives.
You were the only one that texted me. A lot of people text me.
I was
now
so
the
damn
doctor
mad.
Cushy, protecting women at all costs. Just because you're mad at Cushy now, you're going to dox her. That's not protecting women and children at all costs.
But see, that's what he does. What do you think when I had that live and Jody was up there and she said she was done and some other things, nothing terrible was said. What do you think he said to me? He's been threatening me. He's coming after me. He's going after me. I better watch my back. I better look out. He doesn't, I don't know what he has in store for me. I mean, come
what was
on.
he saying to you a few weeks before that, D-Boss, when you pop in his chat?
Oh, there's beautiful G-Boss. I haven't got my taco money, honey. I need taco money. Oh, G-Boss, you're so pretty. I need some taco money. Trying to like I'm going to be one of those women or be like, oh my gosh, Ernie paid me attention. And he said, I'm pretty, so I'm going to send him $50. Come on. No.
Yeah, you're dumb. I'm going to share this clip.
No.
Isn't this a clip where Ernie said it was he was in bed with baby Lisa in this clip here? Now, trigger warning. Ernie talks sexy and it makes you want to barf. But if I got to see it,
I'm Easy's bird, and I didn't even know that, Easy. I'm reading what's on the screen.
Oh, I've heard 100 in him. I would try to be up. Like, oh my God, he's naked. There's a gels. Shut up. Oh Lord. And nobody said good morning or good night, Ernie, or nothing. So I mean,
Art.
Who does this shit on these
Isn't it
channels?
gross?
Shit.
oh Lord. I would lay the phone down and continue on our journey, but
Oh, gross.
Who protects women and exploits them the way he does.
Ernie's laying in the bed. Oh my God. You don't get.
That's all I'm going to show that because it's C'est La Vie's clip. But yeah, just the, you know, he was trying to make everybody believe he was some, you know, big old gigolo. And it was just gross.
No.
You could tell how fake it was.
Exploiting women. Exploiting women.
Exploiting women.
And it's whatever if that's who you are, but don't ever claim that you protect women and children at all costs. Don't say that then.
Oh, don't
you're
flatter.
fraud then.
Put that back up here.
Put that
please.
back up there.
Please.
Don't flatter yourself,
There you go.
D-Boss. Keep on flattering yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
Don't forget to keep on.
She ain't been around since you was with her.
I know what
Another person you exploited, Ernie. Why would you hurt Canine after everything she's done for you? Just like Jody in the chat a couple nights ago, you said, I was Jody's caretaker now. Somebody who's helped you and done nothing to you except say she's done. She needs to step away. That's all.
And so now you're a male prostitute? I mean, really?
Seriously, come on.
He shaved his head. That's why he won't go live.
You ain't for no women and children. And I'm going to tell you what, anybody that is against sex trafficking and all that wouldn't be so sexual at all.
Yeah.
And you've been doing this for a long time, coming up on Ziggy's panel in your towel and shit. And I'm going to tell you what, dude, from the bulge I seen in that towel, dude, you might as well hang it up.
Well, the day in the tub, he could hold. He killed both sets of his junk in one hand. So
Yeah.
How dare you? That's disrespectful as hell. That ain't no gentleman talking like that.
Talks like this. You know, I don't know anybody on these streets that talk the way he does. Not at all.
No.
I don't know anybody that's in a bathtub on these streets but him. I don't know
Jesus.
anybody that has after hours but him. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
That's all right, Ernie. I
You
got
know-
a good shot of that green peen you had the other day. It's all good.
You know how I
Fuck with
feel
me.
about that shit.
like
Ernie.
Benny said, of all the sex traffickers on YouTube, the only one that showed their wiener is Ernie.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's playing the bad boy role. This is Ernie's tactic. This is Ernie's tactic of he's going to play
Oh.
the bad.
Right, Ernie.
Okay.
You claim to be a gentleman, and I remember you kept saying, I've changed. I'm not the same person I used to be. You know what? You convinced me. You convinced me.
No. I didn't think you would be a gentleman. I think you a damn crook. I think you're a crook. And I also think the reason why you're avoiding doing your time, paying your dues for your warrants is because you don't want to give up your DNA, big boy.
Some reason.
Yeah. There ain't no other reason why you wouldn't. If it's just misdemeanors.
I always told you to go turn yourself in. Always.
Here's what I
Yeah.
don't understand, because those people in his chat, I mean, I do know some of them, or maybe not the brightest, and that's fine. But there is some that are, and I just don't understand. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't wish Ernie any harm. I don't wish anybody any harm. But why so many lies, and why? I don't understand that. I don't understand. Huh?
Mama T will tell you because the trolls are after him. He has to lie. He's
bullshit.
Okay, so the trolls have been after him for 2 years. He has had 2 years to get a job, clean up his act, change his image, where they're not after him. And
if a
then
troll
what?
told my job right now, it said something about me, I'm a good enough employee that I know my employers would say, hang up, click. They wouldn't go fire me unless you are doing some fuck shit on the internet. Then they might. So if you lost a job, maybe it's because you were doing that exact fuck shit that you were accused of doing, just like Nicolina.
Yep.
You're right, pretty
Yep,
Palmer. He
I
should
agree.
not things.
If you're living right,
agree.
trolls can't hurt you.
I chose. I
You ought
don't
to
know.
join. You ought to join the Boyd community. They would accept
But
you.
he
You know,
needs to be responsible for his actions,
Yep.
regardless.
Yeah,
That
now
shows a gentleman. That shows a
He was in the
grown ass man right there.
Right. And he was in the sauna today getting a pedicure, then getting a back
Gagged
massage.
me with a pancake turner. He wasn't doing no such damn thing. He was laying around on somebody else's couch, scratching his nutsack in his underwear while he was eating their food.
Right. And the
And
reason
if
that
he's
he
getting a pedicure, I thought his. Sorry, go ahead.
the reason that he's always, having to change where he's at, not because the trolls, it's because people realize who he is and makes, you ain't gonna lay on my couch for nothing. You ain't gonna, they see the real Ernie.
Easy, why don't you come up here? Easy?
Makeup and special effects.
It's
Sure,
all
Ernie.
makeup and special. Oh, Jesus Christ. This ain't Hollywood. This is freaking YouTube, you douchebag. And if he was getting a pedicure, didn't he just show his feet all torn up like
He
I mean,
took
the tornado.
He took canine and it's chaos, whatever, and they all healed up.
Mm-hmm. But I'm wondering, I hope K9 didn't pay the money just to not be extorted, because he was alluding to that he knew more about her and he'd put out more if she didn't pay up the money that she said she was going to pay. So I hope she didn't be intimidated to do it.
She's got to be embarrassed.
Well, I believe even his highway runs are nothing but cash grabs anymore for everybody to go, oh, look at Ernie. He's having a breakdown. Throw him money. He'll be okay.
He's done that shit since he's seen the business end of a taser.
Easy. You want to come up here?
9 times he was tased. I'll be damned.
Yeah, you probably ran her off YouTube, Ernie. You probably, because she is embarrassed. Congratulations.
Oh, K9 isn't no more. I saw her the other day. Okay.
So what are you trying to say, Ernie?
Yeah.
Ernie, that makes it sound like you done away with her.
That's supposed to be like a threat. Somebody, I mean, come on. This is ridiculous. They're psycho.
More manipulation tactics.
But I thought you protected men or children and women at all costs.
That she didn't have enough money, apparently.
Yeah, come on up, Crispy. I guess.
Is that Crispy?
Yeah.
Crispy. She's a doll baby.
Tell Easy to come up here.
Easy, you can come up too.
These pieces of shit. And the people that
using it.
Oh,
I used to go live all the time, and then I didn't go live for a long time. I didn't outdo the time, so I stopped paying for it.
Who do you know? Cleopatra, Alon.
She's from Easy. She's harmless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't mind her.
Yeah.
I mean, she's nice and all, but just she tells a story.
Do you want me to jump down, Connie, so you can have other people up here?
No, I've got 4 spots and nobody's coming up so far. I mean, I got 2 more spots. Yeah.
What happened to McKenna? Did she?
She said she dropped down to eat.
Hey,
well, if it gets to where you want other people to come up, just let me know and I'll jump them.
Well, I thought did traders ever come up?
No, she said she didn't. I don't know why she didn't. I dropped her sometimes.
D-Boss again.
Mm-hmm. There's Crispy's up here.
Hi, girls.
Hi. Hey, Crispy.
How you look so pretty in that picture.
Huh?
You look so pretty in your picture.
I will take photo credit for that because I took that picture of her.
Oh, you look pretty. Will you take
Yes,
some photos
thank
of
you.
me?
And D-Boss is a catfish, and I'm a largemouth bass.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Oh wow. You know what I like to do? I tell you what, you need to when people ask you how old you are, you need to say like 10 years older, and that way they think you look amazing for your age.
No, I'm
Good idea.
57. I ain't
Well, no,
lying.
you need to say you're 67 and people
That's
think
what
you're
me and
it's
Katie does.
outstanding. You look great. So what is going on?
Oh,
I
Lulu, you
understand that
stop.
Ernie's got like a cousin now. He's got like a
Oh, yeah.
he's got an identical cousin.
No,
Identical
Yeah.
cousins. Yes, you are. What was that song? What Patty
he
did
don't
for
have,
Yeah,
Howie?
he don't have no
Yeah,
cousin.
she's
identical
somebody,
cousins.
somebody. Yep,
We talk alike, we walk alike.
yep.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
Ernie, that's all you got over there in your chat, honey.
Ernie, the
You
other
ain't
night,
got too many under that age, so
I looked at who was
shed
chatting
it.
in your chat, and I looked at who was chatting in Easy's chat, and Easy had more real chatters. And that proves that everybody that's over in your chat is just waiting for the train wreck. You're a
And I'll
goofball.
tell you
People love
what, Ernie Shell Tiger, at Easy's, I was provided a sanctuary. I never got that at your chat. So
Yeah.
F off.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And Easy won't let anybody get attacked in the chat, and then he doesn't block people because they have a difference of opinion.
Okay, easy.
Yeah,
And
I was protected at Easy's after the mean girl bullshit.
yeah.
So yeah, that's why I'm Easy's bird, because I didn't want to be confused with the tyrant bird.
Yeah, that's right. And you sit right there on Easy's shoulder, where
Well,
good bird
I don't know. No, I can't do that because I don't want poop on the back of his shirt and all.
Oh my god. No. I know. I
But
always think that because there's two birds and one's good and one's bad, and there's two Connies and one's good and one's bad.
well, that's why I changed my name the other night, because Jody kept saying, I can't tag you with that bear before your name, because I was Escapeth Bird.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it was like, well, I'm going to fix this real quick because these birds are getting confused and I'm tired of saying, that's not me.
Yeah. What's your
And
name now? What is it now?
Easy's Bird.
Oh, Easy's bird. Okay.
In front of their name, they can't be tagged.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I hate to bring her up. God love Izzy. I ain't got no beef with her at all.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to put her in the middle. But she told me that a long time ago. And I didn't think about it when I changed my name the last time.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
but then,
I guess that was confusing to some people. I knew better, but other people might not have, known who people were talking about. I don't know.
well, I want to stay Bird because I always referred to my daughter as a little bird and
Yeah.
my granddaughter as the littler bird, the smaller
Yeah.
bird.
Yeah.
And I'm Mama Bird. And that's what I was when well, after I used my initial name, I became Mama Bird.
Yeah.
And, but then,
That's better
after
than
time,
Big
I kind
Bird.
of had to, huh?
I said that's better than Big Bird. You could have been Big Bird.
Yeah. That's an ex-boyfriend's new wife. She looked like a big bird. She got a big old snout, and her hair even looks like a big bird. But anyway, that's what I call her. But, but I love birds, and I feel like spirits come to you from birds. And
Oh,
when I was
really?
a little girl, I used to dream of flying and being a bird. So bird was
Oh. You used to dream of flying like a bird?
yeah, when I was a little girl.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to run around with a cape. I like that whole idea of wearing a cape.
I hear you.
Yeah.
My dad did that too when he was little.
But that's what caused his bad eyesight because he had the measles and jumped out on the porch roof of their house with a diaper tied around his neck
Oh. Oh my God.
and thought he was going to fly like Superman.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that would be bad.
Crispy, what's your opinion on the Mama T thing? Do you think she said? I mean, I don't want to put any ideas in your head, but what do you take away from all of that?
I'm not sure exactly what you're speaking about. Are you about with
Did you
Mama
read her
T?
earlier when Mama T was on panel?
I did not. I just got here.
Oh, okay. Then how about the Ernie thing?
Well, just
What's your takeaway, Ernie?
I mean, all I know is I just had heard about his cousin and stuff like that, and I knew that he had quit YouTube, and then I knew that wasn't going to last very long, and I do think that he quit right in the nick of time when the refunds were due. So
Yeah.
Oh, boom. I didn't think about that.
yeah, I mean, I just figured. Well, first of all, I am not sure who in the hell believed that he was going to send out these items if they were ordered. And
Everyone in the chat.
oh my God! Now he did. I will give partial credit because his girlfriend was able to send out T-shirts at one point, but like a year later, they were a year late, but she did get those out, but that wasn't Ernie, that was Magda.
And the
So
ones before that was Tina and Xander got him sent out.
that's right, Connie. So
Oh.
and also I'm not sure why anybody would give them their address as well. It's not like I think he's gonna drop in. However, I
Another
wouldn't
tactic,
give out personal
manipulation
information.
tactic. That's another manipulation tactic. That's why when he says email me, he knows how to get your IP address from your email. And most ladies our age don't have a VPN. So
Right.
once he gets that and he finds your name and he goes and looks for your Facebook page, if your picture's the same as your Facebook page, which most of the time it is because you've already got that on your phone or your whatever, so you don't want to take another picture.
Yes.
So by the first image is that, then he's got your name and your city where you live, and then he can dox you, and then he's got you by the balls.
Right. And I imagine that he probably threatens that,
Yeah.
and terrifies some of these people. I always say I grew up with the phone book. So I'm not I mean, I had doxed myself years ago. So, I mean, all my stuff is out there. I don't have any, big secrets. Although Ernie continues every time I've ever talked to him, he wants to try and say that he wants to just put it out there that I've got naked something out there. Oh, I thought I saw you in a naked video or something like that. Or
Oh my God.
and he's got people looking for it. But I mean, he can spend the rest of his life looking for that. It's not there. I've never ever been naked on film ever.
And have you talked to him before, other than just in chats or?
No, or just a couple of times in like where he's popped up on Easy's panel.
Right.
I went on his panel once and had like a little 5-minute conversation with them, but he always makes these comments. Easy will tell you too. He makes these comments about like me being naked somewhere because he knows that I was a model. And so he knows that, and that's just
But that's what he does with women. That is his. I mean, he didn't say that, but he always makes some kind of sexual or trying to groom people, whatever. It's weird.
I mean, I guess like some people maybe he thinks that that's just what happens when you model or whatever. But I've made that clear a million times that when, if I couldn't show my parents or my grandparents, I knew it wasn't the job for me. So I've never done that in my life. But he makes those kinds of comments all the time, and I don't want anybody to think that think that way about me anyway. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If that's what you do, that's what you do. It's just not what I do
That's right.
or did.
Yeah, Ernie said that I had prostitution charges.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no, Connie.
Yeah,
I
remember he
never
said
heard that.
when he said about my domestic violence call, and he said they
Oh
tried to kill
yeah.
somebody. Then he
I
said,
know that
No, it's a
Connie,
chainsaw charge.
Connie,
his
that must be like that was
immatureness
the oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
his immatureness was him saying, "Yeah, she was washing trees and got caught."
Oh my Lord. Connie,
But
I
where's
always
the
think about that.
respect for women? Where's
Yeah.
the respect for women?
None.
Even if you don't like these women, a gentleman or a true bounty hunter, predator hunter, or somebody who saves women and children to protect them, where is your, like, what, how do you talk about women like that even if
Just
you
your
don't like them?
chivalry, just your, just
Yes.
He was
be
proud
like
that he ran off
I don't know
canine.
men like that. I really don't. I don't know men like that. And Connie, like, I mean, I grew up in the South, so I just don't know those kinds of men. And he's supposed to be a Southern gentleman, but far from it. And then Connie, I always think about that story with you, and I think that must have been the longest freaking extension cord for you to have a chainsaw on and throw
was
it
a
at
gas
somebody while
powered
it's
one.
on.
Hold on.
It was a
Those
gas
are the
powered
light
one.
chainsaws. She could have had the gas and oil mixed
That's what I
chainsaw.
did.
Them
That's
some
what I
heavy
had.
some bitches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that was his, and it was his prized possession, and he wanted it back. And I knew that he used to spend so much time every night filing
yeah.
those teeth; they were perfectly straight. So I knew throwing that,
Oh, yeah.
look at all of
I hear
Yeah.
you, sis.
but I
I
didn't
hear
throw it
you.
at
And like
him.
all that time just grinding
Constance
them
got some
teeth.
biceps to be able to toss a damn oil and gas chainsaw, man. I'm
Right.
telling you what.
I know. I forgot about Bird always has, or yeah, Bird always has knows all kinds of stuff about different kinds of tools. You're a power tool lady.
I
I forgot.
am.
I know
That's
nothing
like
about
when they
those
said,
tools.
oh, I'll give you a wrench. I'm like, hell no, I want a skill saw and a power drill.
When I first moved in my first apartment when I was younger, I remember my parents had given me was a little set, and it had a hammer, a screwdriver, just like your like 5 basic
Legion.
things in it. And my dad said those are all the tools you'll ever need the rest of your life. And he was right.
Yep. Yep.
I never needed anything but just those small little things. But you're a different story, Bird. You love all those power tools. I'd be terrified.
My mom asked for a concrete mixer for her birthday one year.
Oh my.
Sounds like my
You
mom.
have to be super strong to run that too, right?
Well, yeah, and she mixed all the concrete for their footings and all that stuff when they added 800 square foot in their 60s to the front of their house.
Oh my goodness.
Roofs their house.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
curious, not change the subject. Did anything get resolved with Mama T? Like, did she come back in
No,
the chat or anything like that?
Can you tell me what happened, if you don't mind? Just what happened with her?
She just talks shit about these ladies because somehow, somewhere, someone said that she, talked behind their back. Well, to come to find out, the talking behind her back was trying to save her ass, so she didn't get the heat. D-Boss took the heat for her, and she's ungrateful as fuck after sending
Yeah,
her thousands when she was homeless and hungry and carless.
right now. Well, she seems to have grown a big set of balls lately. I've noticed that she and you know what, I was done with her when, you know how like I was done when the ship was so nasty to you, Connie. I was done
Yeah.
with her when she was so nasty to Bird, because Bird was up there when, at the worst of the worst, and was so nice. Same with D-Boss. She was up there with her too. And supported her. And then when she felt a little more confident, she threw them right out on their ass and without any regard. I just thought that was shitty. I don't know. I don't like that.
Because traders and them wormed their way back in, and I didn't want to rub elbows with traders and those from the ones that had left the Mean Girls because they shit on me too, and all
Right.
of us.
Right.
They
Well,
talk.
that's
Oh,
that's what she did when listen, that's what she did. I left her when she let Nicolina back in. That was crazy to me. That was the craziest thing I had ever seen. And she let her back in not once, not twice, but three separate times. And I
yeah.
just could not believe not only did she let her back in, but she let her in her YouTube studio and was allowing her to run stuff. And after all of that shit that Nicolina had done to her, and I thought, how desperate and thirsty and just sad that you were so desperate for to be a mean girl, that
Yes.
meant more to her than all of you put together. She wanted in that little group, and she would have done anything to have been in that little group for whatever reason. You know, that's my opinion of it. I thought that was awful, just
Tara, is
terrible.
that you? Tara? Are you there, Tara?
Yes, it's me.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Tara.
It's your
Hey.
turn.
Okay, I just want to make a comment. Because, okay, that's why I came back up. When Tina said,
Can you
she
turn the
was
sound down in the
when
back?
Tina said that she was tired of me calling her crazy and stupid, I didn't call Tina crazy and stupid until the day she come on Gypsy's panel and attacked me. And I said, "Why are you acting so crazy and stupid?" So that's a lie. I haven't been calling her crazy and stupid. I just want to clear that up. Everybody knows. If you don't know, I didn't call her names. Now I did ask her why she was being so stupid and crazy that day on panel. Um, but a lot of stuff that she's saying is not true about me, and I don't appreciate it. So if you want to know, just ask me, and I'll tell you the truth. I've not been back over there since that day. I've left her alone. Um,
Tara, you had every right. I could hear the hurt in your voice that day. That's why I went when you went to Cushy's after she attacked you. You went to Cushy's and I went to Cushy's to check on you because I saw you were there because she just totally blindsided you, attacked you, went after you, and you're just like, "Fuck you, bitch!" And I never hear you talk like that. And I knew you were hurt, and she had no. I mean, it just came out of left field. Her anger towards you with the whole Liberators stuff. You were never trying to hurt the Liberators. You've always been loyal to Mama T. Like that, it was just over the top. Her anger for you that day. It just was.
there's some reason she was mad at me besides that. I don't know if it's because she felt like I was taking some thunder away from Ernie that night. But see, that's another thing. When she said that I asked people to help the second night, I'll tell you exactly what I said. I watched it over and over again trying to understand what she was talking about. And I said, for those of you who helped Paul Liberator, thank you. If you want to help again, thank you. I never said anything about a Cash App. I never said anything about PayPal. That was my exact words. And she jumped on me for saying that in chat. I didn't think I said anything wrong. I thanked people for helping and told them they wanted to continue to help. Thank you. You know,
Can I address Ernie real quick? Ernie
yeah.
said, "Nah, it makes me more powerful." Ernie, you do know that when you log off, none of this is real. Your 300 subscribers aren't standing around you. Um, you're not nobody's Tiger King sir when you log off of here. This is not real. None of this matters. Makes a fuck. So it's
What
powerful in
makes
his mind,
him?
but nowhere
What
else.
makes him powerful? I don't understand. What? Nah, it makes me more. What? What makes you powerful? So
If it made you powerful,
stupid.
you would
You
have
know
more
what
Whoever's got
makes
their
you be
TV
influence.
on in the
powerful?
back, do you hear that? Can you or whoever's got the TV on? Can you turn that down a little bit so
That might
it's
be
hard
me
to
because
hear?
Dick likes to watch TV.
Oh,
Hold on,
well.
let me see. Now, my daughter
You
really
I'll
know
loves
what
just
watching
makes
TV.
you a
get ready to
powerful
unmute
man?
her.
being a powerful man is being kind and respectful to women, having a job, standing on your own 2 feet, not having
Right.
tigers behind you, tigers behind you. You've got all these women who obviously have mental health issues. You obviously prey on them to have them protect you because you can't stand on your own 2 feet. That's what being a man is. Not having people with mental health issues protect you.
Yep.
Ernie, I just think that, listen, I think you've got a darling personality, and you can be
That's not me,
funny,
Connie.
and you can be funny and charming and all of that, but I don't understand why you just can't be yourself. Because when you are yourself, you've got a lot of things that make you that make people gravitate towards you.
Mm-hmm.
They like you, and I don't believe that they like you because they think they think that you're some kind of a super soldier. I don't think they like you because you can talk in some kind of a fake voice, or um or I don't think that that's why
You're hilarious, Ernie.
and that's why they turn your channel on. I think you can be very delightful at times, and there are certain times that I think, if you just were yourself and you just stopped all the bullshit, because
I told him
I'm not
that.
sure who you think you're fooling, because even your most loyal subscribers, and they all know that all of that shit is a lie. So I'm not sure why you want to inflate yourself so much, and then a week later you're telling them that you're homeless, and then a week
Because he
after
needs the
that
sympathy.
yeah, I mean, it's just insanity. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why you keep doing this, because it must be just torture to uh not be able to ever be authentic, and
Ernie,
to
then why
always
aren't you
worry
kissing
about
my
like what
ass?
I mean, you're not
Just
even
a
good
couple,
at it.
Christy.
You literally cannot keep up with your own lies.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't. It's
Let me
impossible.
address him before he runs off. He
Go
said,
ahead.
after you bash me, I have thousands. Then why are you going to bust my ass? Why are you going to take me down? Why do you hate me so bad if I'm helping you? You should be, be nice to me all the time, Ernie.
Yeah,
Thousands,
yeah.
thousands of what? That's another of his manipulation tactics. He leaves something out. He says, after you bash me, I get thousands. So if I say,
What is it that
you don't get
Easy E and Ice Cube used to say? All publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, that's an old
but
line.
can he
Yeah.
When
leave
it
that
comes to
thousand
you,
also?
Shell Tiger, people
You're a
seeing
joke.
right through your bullshit.
Can I say
You're a
something,
joke.
please?
You're goofy as fuck.
Yeah,
That's why I tune in to see what nonsense you're going to do next. But you're also dangerous because people like Scottish Tiger,
Yeah, yes.
Tiger, has
Are
twice now
trying to
believed
make their Tiger King proud of them.
Yeah,
right.
absolutely. Yep.
you've got a lot.
And
He
he
does have
thinks
a
he can
lot of
rescue people.
similarities as the Tiger King. He really does. Those
And
Wrong.
you need to take responsibility for that, Ernie, because you taught your tigers. You did trainings. These people take your word
I am
for
very. I'm
them, dude.
documenting all your shit, and I'm also going to show the tactics that you use. I'm so
People
serious
are
about it.
doing stuff that are dangerous. Look at what she's doing. She could have got killed. She could have got hurt. She could have got anything could have happened to her. And you know why she did that? To make you proud, because you taught her how to go after these people.
a
Yeah.
super
And you gave
soldier.
them the credentials to do it.
You should have
And it
at
kind
least
of
been able
sounds
to.
like me, your classes weren't as good as you portrayed them to be, or she would have known better, right?
You should have at
And in
least
the
taught
end, he says,
self-defense,
call the
Ernie.
cops. The
Did they get
whole thing
certificates
was
after
call
the
the
course?
cops.
Ernie, why do you want to hang out with all of us old people? Go
Yeah, I
over there
thought
to
she was gonna go live.
Yeah, go live.
Piece of shit.
Guys, can I say something, please? Has it ever
Yes.
dawned on
Oh, I'm
anybody
sorry.
at the level of immaturity and childishness roaring around YouTube actually is? And what
Oh,
people are being
What
absolutely.
running
you
around
trying
calling
to
themselves
say?
tigers like they're children?
I can't hear you, Tara.
I can't either. She's really low.
I'm
Speak up.
muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm getting.
Okay, I just want to know, does it ever dawn on anybody how childish this whole tiger bullshit really is?
Well, that's what I was saying earlier. They're stupid.
It's
They're tired.
childish. It's like something you would
It's
do in grade school.
Well, I
Yeah.
was going to say that Ernie would get hook on with the cereal company, a real life company, and have them put little tigers in the boxes or either mail off things for the kids to watch. He'd make more
Yeah.
money off that than he would off of YouTube. How about that?
Well, or like
Like
Saturday
jellyfish,
morning
you don't see everybody
cartoons.
going- you don't see everybody bailing up saying, if you take on one jellyfish, you take on us all jellyfish.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
No,
I'm sorry, but if I hear somebody else say, let's roar,
they threatened
Yes.
us with it. Well, come on, tigers.
Yeah, we
Oh God,
roar
there's
and we
nothing better than
soar.
I love when Mama T pull up, like, oh my God, relax, lady. No one's gonna
Calm
pull
down,
up,
Granny. Calm down, Granny.
right?
Yeah.
Isn't Ghost live? Isn't Ghost in all those people live? Like Ernie, why are you over here with a bunch of women to torment? Why don't you go play with them and bat them around? Bet you won't. Bet you
No,
won't.
Don't
he
get around
will
with
for
men and
he
do some
will for a
manly shit.
minute. Yeah, he does it for a minute until they are too much, and then he rage quits.
Yep,
You know,
Oh,
yep,
yeah.
yep.
with a
Well,
one-liner. You know.
Just like Mama T.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets called out and you won't let me talk. I'm out of here. And she
Right.
leaves.
Right. Right.
Get the
Well,
hell up out of here, trash bag.
that's why Easy was able to get Mama T to admit it's the one and only time she's ever admitted that Ernie was wrong, and Easy was able to do it because he didn't, he wasn't loud and wasn't yelling at her.
We're laughing at you, and we're
Yeah.
concerned about the people that you influence.
Hey,
You know.
Ernie, I'll tell you
Mad.
like I told Karen, you ain't sweat off my ass, big
you're not making anybody
boy.
mad, Ernie.
Ernie, you may be having a blast over here with us old hags. But what you need to do is pay Tina and Xander back $5,000 they took up with you. Most of that money was yours.
And Tara's 40 because she gave you money when you were
Yes.
cleaning, and the next day you had money. So the gentleman comes
Connie,
to
go
you.
get that $40.
I'm gonna get that
No.
$40.
Yeah, you've got
And I want to.
you've got it as much. Yeah, your $40 is about as you're about as likely to get that back as Tina and Xander getting back the 5,000.
I know.
You know,
I know.
Yeah.
This
Like
is just a joke.
wanting one
Connie has
hand,
been on the
shit in the
mission.
other. Yeah.
I didn't even know she was doing it. You see, guys, I've retired, but I'm on Social Security disability now. So, I mean,
Yep.
yeah, a fixed income, and that's very difficult to try and manage.
Hey, I'm on Social Security disability as well, but it didn't make Mama T not call me at no 6 o'clock in the morning wanting $12 for a pack of cigarettes that she'd pay me back in 3 hours. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, she's 3 hours behind me, so it's 3 o'clock in the morning there.
mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, I knew I was never getting none of that money back.
Yeah.
Ernie,
And then,
stop threatening Jody. Stop it. You
No
are just
shit.
showing
Ernie, are
your
you
arm
threatening
all
Jody?
over the place. Stop.
Ernie, that is
Stop.
so gross. Why would you
Boss,
threaten
what
Ernie,
Jody?
she's an older lady. What the hell is wrong with you?
boss, what
There's
is he
something
saying
wrong with that.
here?
That doesn't make you more manly.
It
That
definitely
makes
don't. It makes you look like a pussy.
that makes you the lowest of the low to threaten a
D-boss,
lady and to threaten an older lady.
Yep.
okay.
what is he
He's
saying?
telling you need to extend your car right here. Extend your car insurance, like in case something happens to you. Like he's threatening you.
Ernie, that is
Can I
so
talk?
ridiculous.
At least
What
she
is
got
wrong
the
with
car.
you?
Are you now trying to portray yourself as a hitman?
Oh dear God.
That's
Oh,
what he's
Ernie.
been doing to a lot of us, telling
Oh
us
my
we better watch
God.
our back. We don't know what's coming. A
You're not a
car.
mob boss, Ernie. You're a little tiny little old homeless man without any power whatsoever, and that shit is so horrible. You should be ashamed of yourself. You really should. That's terrible, Ernie. You
The
stop
narrative is
that.
you're a goof, Ernie. The narrative is you're a goof. We're not up here thinking you're some great man like you think we are. We're up here thinking you're a goof. That's the narrative. If
Yeah,
that's the
I
kind of
mean
narrative you want, that you're
I
a
feel
scummy
yeah.
user.
You do. That I feel sorry for you that you're delusional. That's horrible to do to somebody. And what is wrong with you? Nobody respects anyone that does that. No one's afraid of you and nobody is Ernie, what is wrong with you?
Jody,
That's
do you want to address his
terrible.
comment?
Hmm?
Jody, do you want to address his comment about your car warranty?
Well, yeah, I wanted to, but why would I need to extend that, Ernie? Why? And why?
If something happens to your car, Jody, we've got this video to
Yeah.
prove that he's literally
Yeah,
trying to
I don't know.
and nothing's gonna happen to your car either, by the way.
Why would you do something so stupid and say something so stupid, Ernie?
I don't
You don't
know,
even
but
have
you
to
He's
be
might
able
been
to
be
travel
saying
careful
anywhere.
that
with that.
kind of stuff. He's been saying that kind of stuff to a few of us for a long, not a long time, but weeks now. Yeah,
Ernie,
like
that you know
snide
better than
remarks.
that. That's terrible to do. That's
Ernie, just because your
abusive
well,
house is
and
loud doesn't
terrible.
mean that you can't be
I'm on the
found.
test to respond to him, that's for sure.
And all of them
Tracy,
can
he's
go in
always
and
being
file a
brought up.
police report. All of them
Tracy,
can
did
do
you see
that,
Mama
Ernie.
T's today? I'm sorry, Crispy.
That's all right.
Tracy, did you see Mama T's today? Where we Scottish Lass thought she was predator hunter, and the week before when she thought she was a sex trafficking hunter, and she almost got her ass hurt because Ernie's air quote tales that we all air quote know are false, and it's just a story and he's entertaining. Almost got someone really hurt. That's why
Yep.
he's here. His stories are not funny. I mean, they're entertaining to you, but doxing women, I guess that's entertaining. That's fun. When he, wants to dox people, what he did to K9, that was entertaining and fun. What he did to Fugitive
No.
Recovery Agent, was that fun? And no, he's getting people hurt, and it's just going to get worse the more people that buy into his bullshit.
I mean, it's just like Mama T thinking she's mad at us or me or whoever because a year or so later I went up on Cushy's panel and said something about crap about her because she was treating Tara terribly, and now she's mad at me. But Ernie got on there and totally destroyed Fugitive and K9, and that's okay. That's okay. Like,
and
you
he said
can't.
K9 is gone.
Right. You support that? You guys are not logical in your head. It's not normal thinking.
Her obsession with Ernie is borderline psychotic. And yes, I
Did
said
you
it,
see
Tina.
that comment?
There's something very seriously wrong with your obsession with Ernie. That's not normal.
Yeah.
It's not.
And that's been her downfall, especially lately. It's just I feel bad for her. It's an obsession. It's over
It
the top.
is.
Ernie is a grown man. He doesn't need these little people like supporting him, surrounding him. He can stand on his own 2 feet and fight his own battle.
Tara and Crispy, can I drop you down for just a minute?
Sure,
So,
honey. I just came back
Jody
up because I wanted to say that about me not
Yeah.
saying that ugly thing about her. I just want to make that everybody know I didn't say that about her. That's not true.
Jody just wants to say something final about her thing, and she kind of wants to state
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna. Yeah, thank you for having me up. Bye,
You're
y'all.
welcome.
Bye, y'all.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. I'm gonna go back in the
Take
chat.
care. Stay safe.
All right,
Okay,
thank you. Bye
Connie,
bye.
drop me.
Can I say
Drop out.
something?
Do you want me to get down first? Do you want me to get down, Connie?
No, I think she wants you both up together.
Oh,
You're the three trio.
Oh my God. Connie, drop me.
Okay, let me see if I do this.
I can't.
I just think something that he said in the chat about easy. I can meet you in Gatlinburg. Wow, you like Gatlinburg, don't you, Ernie? Because that's where Summer Wells was. You were there, right? When Summer Wells was, right?
Stranger things have happened.
Just wanted to throw that out there. Hey, it could be nothing, but you know.
Okay, Jody, the floor is all yours.
Get it, girl.
Is she still here? Let me see something. Y'all keep talking about while I find her.
Oh, fuck. She can kiss my ass.
Tell him how you really feel.
I
Bird.
can't talk. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot. I forgot my mic was, I don't know. She just put back here in the chat, I can't talk.
Oh.
Maybe her internet's not working or something.
Yeah, that happened earlier today. Or was it yesterday? I can't remember.
I sent her a text to see what she said.
Okay.
I don't have to add her again. Don't know she's up here. Let me see. Let me see the back chat. I always forget I got a back chat.
I've never wavered on how I ever felt about Ernie. But like I said, I did feel sorry for him there for a little while. But when he allowed people to, when he allowed Karen to say Jody looked like a corpse, and he allowed that bullshit and people to talk shit, and it's like, you know what, dude? You're an ungrateful son of a, which I don't want to cuss his mother because I don't know her. But, you know, it just burned my ass. And then when I told him about that, the next day he puts up some clip of me being this short-haired, crazy woman in a bingo hall. I've never been in a bingo hall in my life. And that I had to be hauled out of a bingo hall. And then I go into chat that day and I said, oh, Ernie, as soon as I win at the bingo hall, I'm going to give you all my winnings. He said, oh, it's okay, Bird. You just got to buy me. You ain't going to give me all your winnings. Just buy me a couple tacos. I thought, you sorry.
Ernie, we all know the method. Good, honest, and people with integrity would follow your method. Your method is to go on there, pretend you're someone you're not, make people feel sorry for you, make people believe that you're rescuing the children. That's your method. And it's working for you. It's working for you. Obviously, if people are sending you thousands of dollars, it's working for you. But it's not what anybody with integrity would do. You know, but go ahead and work it if you want to.
And you're not getting through to everybody, dude, because we see through you. You're fake as fuck. You and Mama T both are career criminals. You're career scammers. This is how you get by in life. This is the way you roll. Mm-hmm. And dude, there comes a time when you got to answer. You're going to have to answer. And if you don't do it here on earth, you damn sure going to do it when you get to them gates up in heaven. So I'd go ahead and damn put it all out on the table and get your shit taken care of, and I'd straighten your ass up if I was you.
Take it $40 a night on Social Security, and you get rich the next day. The gentleman thing to do is to send her back the money. It's just that easy.
When I started seeing her dropping memberships in people's chats, like in Trader, 15 memberships she bought in Trader's chat. I don't give a damn if it was Traders or who the hell ever it was. She dropped some in Easy's chat, buying memberships. I thought, you dirty bitch, if you're working, you ought to at least have a good faith effort to pay some people back.
Right. Ernie, you might be making money, but it's not legit money. It's dirty money. It's scandalous money. It's scummy money.
Laughing of you.
I make my money honestly. I can sleep at night.
I'm making money right now, people laughing of you. Hey, dude, can I correct you where you always correct everybody on their damn spelling in your fucking chat and you can't even pronounce truth? You use an F. I mean, anything that's TH, you call it F. So get hooked on phonics, you motherfucker, because you ain't got shit on me as far as spelling goes. Come on, get your shit together, dude. You're so knowledgeable. You're a piece of shit is what you are. And if you want my honest opinion, I think you railroaded your brother, and that's why you're damn denying, or you're trying to get out of going and serving the time that you need to serve because you don't want to give up your DNA. Tell the truth, Ernie. Tell the truth. You ain't nothing but a fraud, dude. Yeah. Shannon wants her damn shirt.
Yep, everybody does. And why is it our business? It's our business because you put it out there for sale. And it's my business to either warn people that you're a scammer or warn, that they know he's not a scammer. So if you deliver the shirts, then I can't say you're a scammer.
I think Shannon's a damn hoot. I just don't, and I'm sub to her, but I won't speak in her chat because of people that's done me wrong in there.
What did you
write? Okay, talking about Canine. Canine got my DNA. You know what, Ernie? You are making yourself look worse and worse and worse. I don't know if that's possible, but you are. How dare you exploit that woman? How dare you? After everything she has done for you, and you're putting her out there like she's some garbage. But you protect women. Whatever.
K9 was a good subscriber to Southern Girl. And if you run her off, you see, you're not running for everybody. I mean, for yourself, you're running for everybody. I guess K9 used to be Brown Eyed G. That's what they're saying. And I know she supported the shit out of Southern Girl. Well, now she can't even support Southern Girl because Ernie's ran her off.
Ernie, go get the $800 from Mama T or or Lori or somebody like that. Charlie, somebody like that.
Yeah, he's about, I wonder how many big supporters he's outrun right now.
Screenshot that too, in case something ends up happening to K9.
You didn't hear about K9, what Ernie did to K9? Oh my God. K9 said she, really wanted to help Ernie and she was going to support him. She said, I'll send you $2,000. Well, it didn't get to Ernie quick enough. So he exposed her name, exposed her as Brown Eyed Girl, threatened her with her past record, basically extorted her saying, if you don't send me my $2,000, I'm going to tell everybody about your record and everything else. So K9 left, is what we're told. Jody said she seen it every day.
Shut cash up with her name on it.
That's exactly what happened, Ernie Show. That's exactly what happened.
And what about Fugitive? Storing her pictures and then blasting them out on the internet because you didn't like what they said to Mama T. Shame on you, Ernie. Disgusting.
I have it right here, Ernie. I still got it. I saved it. Let me see where I put it.
I took the screenshot.
Didn't he just say a little bit ago, K9 is no more?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sure did.
Okay, here I got it right here. I'll play just one part of it. Oh, well, push the wrong button. Screen recording. Save some ridiculous. Okay, 6A, 3A. Where is 1A? You know, if I took the time to label shit the right way, I could probably find it. But I always take the. Here, let's just go with this one. See what this one is. That one is for, that was, what you call it. That's what this one is. Huh. Oh, nope, that's not it. Where did I put it? Well, damn. Y'all keep talking while I find it. Because I know I got it here somewhere. What he did to her.
Well, I want to know why Ernie did that to Fugitive. I want to know why he accepted her photos. I want to know why he stored them and then waited for the right time to exploit her and blast them and shame her all over the internet. And this isn't the first one. Why did you do that, Ernie? I thought you were a great guy. I thought you helped people. I thought you saved people. And supposedly this is a woman that was in a bad relationship and obviously was reaching out to you because you made her feel safe. And then look what you do to her.
Oh, I found it. I found it. I found it.
You built some kind of relationship with her. No woman's just going to send you nudes just because they want to. You built some kind of relationship with her and then you turned on her.
Okay, I found it. Let me play it real quick right here. This is it.
You see, months prior.
The part we cut off is he said, K9, let me tell you where you messed up. Now I'll play the rest.
They would never catch it. It would just fly over the head. But what catches it is the name. The name matches. When you run a background on that name, well, that name comes up under social media and under other few things. Now, do I go and am I going to exploit you? Thank you. Am I going to exploit you for that? Am I going to go and out your ass? Would I do you that way, Angela? I'm just asking.
See, there he doxes her name.
Now, you see, people could have said, hey, wait a minute. They used a different name in order to throw someone off. That's why I'm not putting it out there yet. Because I'm not going to be like somebody like other creators would do. Grab a hold of something and run with it.
Mama T.
Not until I have all the information. And then I may run with it if I decide to. Or I could just use this for a teaching kind of experience or something. Now remember, I'm not a bad person. Oh, but I'm telling you, if you mess me over, I'm going to get you. A man that's into having sex with a woman, with other men involved, is bisexual. I don't care if he says he's not. It surely is. Those guys are bisexual. Nothing against it, but they can't claim straight. There you go. Let it be. You know, it's really crazy because a lot of people will never understand they're being duped and they don't even know. They don't have no clue. They're going with the flow. It's what everybody does. People don't think outside the box anymore. If they did, they'd have a lot more in their life.
See, and he's telling y'all right there that he's fooling y'all. You're just going with the flow and you're being duped. Then I have another part. This is the other part.
Easy saw how much K9. Oh, she's over in K9. Or Easy. Well, here, hey, check this out. Let me give you a better image of this. Let me show you a better image. Let me just show you a better image. Just hold on a second. Now, damn it to hell. There's 284 people in here. So God dang it. Hold on. Let me get the better image.
Oh, come on, Ernie. That's his dead, not mine.
You get your picture finger majiggy ready, whatever you do for the news, and just look at this. 13 total transactions.
That's how much money K9 is giving him. And he's doxing it and bragging about it.
Right there. $475 total received. Total sent zero. I've never sent a penny, but by God, I get it from everybody. Oh, hell. So now we've seen that old Air Force gave me a $5,000 or $6,000, and his whore Wanda has gave me 4,000 or 3,000, and now you see this, and everybody comes at me and they're like, you don't get this shit. How did she live like that? Who pays out those Uber? Because I'm smart. I'm a businessman. I know how to do this shit. I know what content is. I have the formula. You other motherfuckers don't.
That formula and content is to lie and scam.
Simple as that. Easy's triggered his shit. Look at him. I don't need to. I don't like K9 to stand up for what's right, unlike Ernie. There you go. That's the difference. What the fuck is that? The difference is that's the difference, dumbass. In being real Scotic. What the fuck is a Scotic? Lord, is that a witch? Tiger, unlike Ernie, that didn't care when. Wahin. What the fuck is a wahin? You got beat up. What the fuck? The hell? Verbal combat? Somebody get that fucking thing out of here. That's another bastard ball-faced mule. I told you about letting shit in here. Nobody give AF about your money. You have to send a pity, sad man. Tell me where to come, Ernie. I'll meet you in person, and I'll whoop that fucking Easy ass. That's exactly what I'll do. You can't beat me, dog. Come on, man. Come on. You can't fucking catch. What the fuck kind of picture is that shit? Damn. What are you supposed to be? You know what? Easy has a bigger pole than Ernie, though. I saw the pictures. Believe me, hell yeah, sexy Susie. Motherfucker's got it straight up his ass. Exactly. Good.
Okay, I got another one. This was 3 minutes. Oh, come on.
So I'm going to show you how I knew and what she actually did. So I'm going to show you, and you guys be the judge for yourself. But when somebody comes at me and they want to do this, I'm going to be straight out. Oh, it'd be before 29th. You're good. I have a question. Why was I blackballed in the community today? Just kidding. I know the answer.
Southern girl.
Bad news travels fast. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Didn't know nothing about it. Ernie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's all good. That was the last message she ever messaged me, by the way. No, I don't. And like you said, it's all good. I also know exactly who you are. Peace out, K9. That scared the fuck out of her right there. And it should. It should. Because she gave me the information earlier without her knowing about anything about who she is. Now, I'm not going to out this person right now, but I'm not going to let this person fuck me over either. Because the more I think about it, especially with the money that was gave and all that, and what the fuck, especially I was on all this shit, it don't mean nothing to me. It's bullshit to me. If you ask me, it's bullshit. So before, I was on a
It says, oh, I can't play it and read it at the same time.
You ask me, it's bullshit. So before I out this person on who this person is, ain't that right, Angela? I really want to give people a chance. So I'm going to give you a chance, K9, because I know you're under another name now. I know the name. I know the YouTube you're under. You made one bad mistake. You see, you have this little tendency to repeat lyrics. That's you. And when people you don't think's looking, they are. That's what I want to know. When she's blackballed,
A threat to her.
who the hell blackballed her? Katie probably did it. I don't know. Well, you got to see it. She would adore people. Oh, I love you, Southern girl. Hey, traders love you. Yeah, 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 yeah. And then behind her back, they don't like them. Fuck that. Fuck that. But you know what? She loved Nicolina. Right, Nicolina? Oh, K9 love Nicolina. Could be because, should I do it? Should I just do it, folks? Damn, I'm itching to do this. I am itching to do this. Maybe I should do this tonight and have one hellacious live and fucking control the YouTube world once more. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get off here and go ahead and grab me some.
Okay, there's another one.
Yes. I don't like to out people, but sometimes in the world just, it don't like me. Ain't that right, Angela? The world just don't like me. Let's see some of this stuff. Ernie, my background record sucks. It's not who I am. I trust you. Don't judge it.
This is it. So there goes 3 docs that are everything.
Goodbye. And I'm just like, you click the rest of that shit. Get a paragraph. SG keeps asking me to email her. She's friends with traders. I don't trust traders. Well, I wouldn't either, Angela. Shit. Traders will whoop your ass real quick like. I would appreciate that, but you don't have to. I have to find another place. Well, what was I saying? You don't have to do. Let's see. Ernie, I was in a car accident in 2020. Wow. I received a settlement. I want to buy 3 medallions, one for me, Lori, and Beloved Ghost. I'm going to send you 2,000 just because you believed in me and keep this between us. I don't want these vultures knowing my business. It will be a week or 2 before I deposit the check. Probably next week. Give me 2 weeks just in case. Damn. I don't want your fucking money. I never wanted your money. Don't give a damn about that shit. But you're not going to fucking act like you're my friend. Go act like you're my friend. Okay? And you not be. I don't give a fuck. I would rather somebody be my worst fucking enemy than act like they're my friend than not be. Simple as that. I don't give a damn if you gave me thousands of dollars. Fuck, you seen I outed fucking Wanda and her old man, right? And they gave me thousands upon thousands of dollars in a matter of little few months. Hell, I had $600 in like half a month from them. Think about that shit. That shows you the power that these YouTubers have over you people, but you let them have it. You let them have that power. Now there. Now, Angela, how do we settle this? Because your record's shit. Woo, I'm on a good one today. I tell you, I've been waiting for this. I'm waiting for everybody. Hell, I'm supplying everybody. It's funny how she always loved on traders and this and here. Well, you get to see how people are. People tell on them damn selves. Seriously. I still got 294 people in here. Hey, fucking 99 in the damn bushes saying, oh, God, what are we going to do? He's got us by the balls. Holy shit. It ain't nothing new because I knew this was coming. I've already told everybody. Oh God, yeah, Nicolina has dark pedo secrets. Shit. Yeah, I mean, really the most unraveled shit you're gonna be sitting there like, well, I can't believe I supported that. Damn, look what happened to rap. Damn. Whoo! I'm not leaving. I hope not, Melissa. But think about it, people. You don't know who people are behind closed doors. That's a fact, right?
I think there's one more and that's it. So the girl, he outed her name and he threatened to do more if she didn't send the 2,000 like she said. This one is just 4 minutes long and then it's over.
They kind of write the same and look the same. But no, I don't try to go all the way through it. K9's been gone for 9 days. How did I know that? Oh, I just try to be nice to everybody. I really don't want to out this person. I can't out them. If I outed them, what would that make me? Who would that make me? If I outed K9 right now, what kind of person does that make me? I mean, help me out here. What kind of person would that make me if I outed K9? Would that make me a worse person than what I already am? 13 transactions totaling $475, K9. I miss that money, girl. I miss it. Holy shit. People gonna be like, that motherfucker's got people that pay him everywhere across the world. Holy shit. 13 transactions, $475. Damn, I miss that. And how long of a period? Fuck. But don't lie to me and be my friend and act like you're my friend and you're not really my friend. Because I will out you. And I will out your other profiles. And I'll out you in real life. Now, let's not ever do that again, Kato. You keep your identity. You keep what you got. The money you told me, all the 2,000, 3,000, whatever the hell you're supposed to be giving me, I told you I didn't want your fucking money. And I don't. No, K9 is not modded here. And I was not the one that modded or unmodded her. So she had to block me in order to become unmodded. That showed me right there who she's really about and what she's about. Because she got mad at a couple of you guys in chat because y'all was calling her out for being Miss Green Eyed G or G Eyed Girl or whatever the fuck. Right? You seen that receipt, didn't you, Katie? What do you think about that? What do you think about somebody that's supposed to be your damn friend give you all this money in about 13 transactions here? Look at K9 rules, all in about a period of a damn month. And then next thing you know, just hates your guts. Just fucking hates you. Lord God. Damn, if people only knew the power that people have and they give me. Holy shit. A lot of people did, Peachy. Everybody wants to know, where she went? Who is she? Who is K9, people? Who is she? Is that going to be the talk of the town today? Is that going to be the talk of the town? Who is K9? Holy hell. Who is she? Does anybody know? Katie wants to scoop. She's not brown-eyed J. I didn't say she was. I mean, she got mad because people was calling her out, I guess. Hell, I don't even know. She wrote me an email and it hurt my damn feelings. Anybody want to see the email? It broke my fucking heart. Who wants to see the email? I'm putting the damn email up. Who wants to see the email? Here I am being a nice little tiger. Being a nice little feller. And all of a sudden, the messages start coming in. She was nice. I liked her. But I don't like people who are fucking betraying me. Don't like them at all. 285 people in here. Who wants to see? Should I out this woman? Should I out her? Because if people pull her record up, then, it's going to be a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Hell no, Kaylin. She's not my girlfriend. She's trying to be a fuck buddy, but I didn't want that either. But anyways. I just couldn't get over the fact that her name was Canine, That gave doggy style a damn different meaning to me. Can you imagine?
That's it. No, she didn't. He didn't out her name, but he more or less, what he said was he's going to give her more time to getting the money. And if she didn't get the money, then he was going to out everything about her. So either she gives him the money or he extorts her more. And I hope she said fuck off and didn't give him the money. Does anybody have any final thoughts before we go?
No, you covered a lot tonight. You did a great job. I thank you for letting us come up here, or me come up here and try to get things ironed out with Mama T yet again, which didn't happen. But no, thank you for letting me come up. I appreciate it.
And
Yeah.
anytime she annoys me.
I appreciate
Yeah. She's just lying.
It's all of them. Yeah. It's all of them. We see what they say in the chats. And, wow, it's amazing that, one night you can be there trying to protect her damn channel and be on her panel. She gets kicked off. And there I am. And it was right after her other channel had gotten taken down. And I didn't want to leave it open, But then immediately, because they want to take Nicolina down. Hey, it's kind of just like with Betty Washam. She's going to destroy her own damn self by her mouth.
Yep, and listening to Ernie.
And I don't need to join in with people that has already stabbed me in the back. And to Tracy F in the chat, I apologize to you for someone telling me that you had cloned my damn name. And so, yeah, I brought it up with you a couple times and in different chats. Then when I found out it wasn't true, I apologized to you. But you're down there saying, oh my God, she's Izzy's bird. You damn straight. You know why? Because when I left the Mean Girls, he provided me a safe haven. So yes, where people provide me a safe haven, my loyalty is going to go there. That's about all I got to say. Oh, and Mama T and Ernie, you're professional scammers and major trash bags. Get a grip. You're getting too old for this expecting other people to pay your way. Thanks for having me, Constance.
You're welcome, D-Boss. I mean, Bird.
Geesh.
And I thank you too, Connie. I really do. We covered quite a bit tonight, more than what I had thought we would. And to Mama T and to Ernie and all the little tigglers, keep our names out of your mouth. If you don't want us talking about you or going after you, keep us out of your mouth. That's all. Leave us alone. We leave you alone.
Yes. In the words of Resto, shut your mouth. Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a good way to end. Shut your mouth.
I thank y'all for coming. D-Boss, did you have anything else to say?
No, I'm good, hun. Thank you. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, and as long as the Mama T was to stop being so ungrateful, then I won't have anything to talk about. But the minute she's ungrateful again, well, then I'll probably have something to talk about.
Well, and I will say, Mama T, you need to clear my name and quit talking shit because you're lying. And the shit you've been telling people that I'm extorting you and I'm holding money over your head and I'm telling you what to do with your channel and that I've been this terrible person to Dragon Mama, stop it. I have done nothing, absolutely nothing. You're lying. So stop. And you need to tell the truth.
Ditto for
Okay.
me. And her.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Good night, Connie.
Good night,
All right,
guys.
Connie, thank you.
Thank you.
Till
Thank
next
you
time.
for being here. Yeah, probably tomorrow now.
All right.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody, for being here. Thank you for the super chats, memberships, and
yeah, everybody tip Connie tonight. She did a great job. Thanks, Connie.
Thank you. You know, my internet problem, my problem, a wire or thing had come loose, not stuck in the thing all the way, so it wasn't even the wind, but just happened to go back there today and it was fixed. But thank y'all for being here, and Mama T, just be grateful. Stop being so ungrateful because it's not a good look, no matter if your king tells it is or not. So, okay, talk to y'all later.